Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another.
What is this? Hey, what's up, guys?
2012 YouTube. Welcome back to
Hey, what's up, guys?
What is that? You're like, what's good, dog? What's good, G? Like, you're like, no.
Oh, bro, I gotta.
It's like,
play my intro.
play my intro.
Just the Jowp logo going. It's like dubstep.
Hey guys, I'm Deven. Welcome back to the Jowp channel. Low-key, the editor should throw that in.
The Jowp logo just bouncing up and down.
And then do you like the sound? So it's like bumping like.
Yeah, I guess. But we're here. You know
Do you
what?
remember my old intro? It's like bass boosted like that.
What's the name? Was it True Optimus still or?
Yeah.
Yeah. God, that's hilarious.
That's a throwback. I don't even remember the song. I remember it was like
It was some-
extremely loud for no reason.
Yeah, we'll be quiet and then just. But we're back with a pretty special episode today.
Oh yeah.
You
As you
know.
can tell from the title, maybe.
You're kind of blocking it, but
I don't know if you, I mean, obviously the Oh, now that I think about it, because I'm gonna have the editor place it over. I probably shouldn't stand in front of the TV. Probably say offset of it like this. Yeah.
but,
So I'll be like this. But make sure you go in present mode. I don't know. It's been a while since you've been in school, Deven.
I know. I've done one of these in a while. Back in my day, we had paper.
Genuinely though, the last presentation I did was probably Top 5 Society.
No, it definitely, mine definitely.
Because, like, I don't think I've ever had to present anything in college except
I had
one
one-
time, but that was before Top 5
I'm about to say
Society.
that's actually a lie because I remember I did a presentation for the Jowp channel.
Right? Yeah, you did.
See, I had Japanese.
Right, you did, and that was recently too.
Yeah,
This year.
it's like 2 months ago, a month and a half ago, something like that. Month and a half.
Yeah.
Almost got 100, but didn't.
Damn. You hate to see it.
He screwed me out at one point.
You know.
Because you didn't speak perfect Japanese.
No, because he said like maybe you should put like a video at the beginning of your slideshow to make your like resources more credible. So you actually say like how many vending machines there are. I'm like,
Yeah.
so you docked me a point for something I maybe could have done that may have helped. Not like my speech was perfect. Everything. I'm not gonna get into that. I got mad though.
Yeah, excuse me.
Alright. Devin, take it away.
Yeah, but you know what it is.
Oh, we should explain the premise though.
Yeah, I'm about to
actually.
say, we all made slides for the best songs of every year, starting from the present all the way down to.
Well, let's rephrase that. You started
I
with the present.
started-
Yeah, yeah.
But the time
we
we-
all prefaced we were going 1980 till now. That was the preface.
Yeah.
But
I
everyone
did
took that and
backwards.
was like, nah, I'm
Now
doing
to
it
1980.
backward. He pulled an Eduardo and decided to be different. That's what he did.
True.
Yeah, that's how I went about it when I like made the slides. Again, when I was like, I'm
You
gonna
said
start,
that you were doing that, but I just figured like you'd flip it later.
yeah, like I forgot to flip it. I was like, I'm gonna start here because like these are songs I know more of, and there's like a lot more choices I can choose from, so it's probably the hardest. So, but it's fun. Best songs every year. Low Toast helped me make this. You know,
What a goat.
he is.
Shout out to Little Toast.
He's my music guy, so he helped me pick some of these. But these are mainly my picks. He just helped me find some of the songs I may have forgotten here and there. Which I-
Alright.
Yeah, but starting with 2023, we got Cupid.
Oh, you
by
did
50.
2023. Okay.
I did
It's
2022 as well.
present.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Today's the
Well, I did
present.
like best so far.
We said 2022.
well,
We
yeah,
didn't
but
say present.
I had a mine at the end. I was like best so far. That I
Oh,
like.
okay.
Yeah,
I
far
can
it's-
find one then, I guess.
Yeah, so far it's Cupid. This song is in
Wait,
bad.
wait, the bass Cupid or like the twin version?
Either
Twin
one.
version's better.
Twin version
version
better.
is better.
Twin version's way better.
A hopeless romantic all my life.
It's just way better.
Yeah, it's gutted. But I don't know. Maybe there's a song that can come out. But
Oh yeah, we're only halfway through the
That's
year.
what I said. Like, that's
yeah.
what,
There's
mine
still so
mine says
much,
like
yeah.
best so far of 2023.
Yeah,
look at
it's
that.
like what we did for the rap album. We were like, cause like we did it like halfway through the year for like remember the rap album for 2022.
yeah,
Yeah,
true.
Because at that time the Forever Story didn't even come out yet, so I didn't even put that one in.
True.
So just, who knows? Maybe there's like a banger that comes out in like
Tomorrow,
June.
right now.
Tomorrow, yeah.
right. Yeah,
This
that's
exact
today.
Friday.
Yeah, Drake's like, yeah, I'm gonna have a random album. They're crazy. But now for 2022, I had obviously Glimpse of Us. You know,
Yeah, that's a banger.
depressing
yeah.
That's a
boy art.
banger. Yeah.
Solid pick.
That's a good pick right there.
Yeah, I know that's like a Tyler pick. When did you get into Joji?
It would have been
Not you, him. I said
Oh.
I know that's a Tyler pick. Like, and now like
Oh.
moving over to him.
I mean, I guess I got into him from not the first song, like the first like big song.
Slow Dancing in the Dark?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's when people were like, yo, you know, this is Filthy Frank. I'm like,
Right.
this is Filthy Frank. Like, take up.
Hmm.
But I know he made music past that. But like before, I mean,
He also made
before
before,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. And I already knew he's musically talented because that's Filthy Frank. He made songs all the time. I was like, yo, this shit, it's gotta go hard.
Really, I never was into Filthy Frank.
Really?
That was never my side of YouTube. No.
Yeah, Filthy Frank, iDubbbz.
Yeah, I was definitely on that
Crew.
side of YouTube
Yeah.
when I was younger.
Yeah.
But, you know, depressing boy arc.
I guess you don't have any honorable mentions for any years.
Oh
or
yeah, I
what?
forget. I totally have those.
See, I put mine on the slide.
Yeah, I didn't put mine
Oh,
on the
okay.
slide.
Like,
Like I put
remember-
like words like this is my honorable mentions, but like this is like
Yeah,
Okay.
for 2023, I can go ahead and say it. For my honorable mention 2023 was Kill Bill, and for
Okay.
2022,
Wait,
You mean 2022?
is it?
yes.
Yeah. It came out in December.
Oh yeah, okay, that's why I was 2023. Okay, I guess then yeah, that'll be my honorable mention for 2022 then.
What did you originally have? for
Bad
2022?
habit.
Okay.
Good pick.
You can just have 2 honorable mentions. There's nothing wrong with having
Yeah.
2.
Yeah,
I have
true.
2 for. I have 2.
Dude,
for
I have a
mine.
bunch for mine.
Really?
'Cause I'm a very
yeah.
indecisive person when it comes to something like this.
You'll see on one of them, I have like 10 songs. That
No,
it could have been, it could've been 20.
No, there's one year I like genuinely think I had 15 and I could have gotten more, but I was like, I need to slow
Yeah,
down.
I knew that. I was like,
I need to
can't add
slow
more.
down.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it.
I remember we also talked about doing this in the beginning. Did you guys have like your year that was the hardest year?
Yeah, I
Or,
have
like,
mine
a year that was like the
Well, I don't have a
easiest
year, but I have a decade.
Yes, I have a year
Okay.
that was the hardest, and you can see like how many
Okay.
songs I have for honorable mentions.
You have a year that you were like, this was the easiest year, like easy pick, no brainer.
There's
Because you don't have like a favorite song of all time.
It's a song in the 90s, but there's like
Favorite
there's only like 2 songs from the like whatever year that was, and I was like, all right, so I guess this one wins.
Yeah.
And then it was like layup.
I
feel like there was a few like no brainers sometimes. It's just like, oh yeah, this is like not my favorite song of all time. It's like one of my favorite songs of all time.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
this is
see,
the
I'll,
gonna
see,
win.
I'll explain because I have this. I have it
Yeah.
marked
Yeah, I have a
out.
couple of those. Like, yeah, this is like in my like goated playlist. Like, yeah, this is like one of my favorite songs. Well, like
Yeah.
in my playlist. Yeah.
Yeah.
But going to 2021, there was like there was a matchup between Lil Nas and Doja Cat. They dropped some
Okay.
heat this year.
So
Monotaro?
So you picked
yeah,
that. Wait, so, wait.
Industry baby. I'll give you industry baby.
Well, I was gonna say,
That's
like,
like, what is
good.
better than Monotaro?
See, like I was gonna say, like, why would you pick that over Industry Baby?
I'm not saying. Like,
Oh wait, it's
they're
right
both
there.
on
yeah, they're both
It's
on
not-
there.
I thought I
Yeah,
heard that, and I was
right
like,
there.
I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
what?
no.
Then Doja had her bangers, right? Because like when I listen to songs, like dang, they just dropped so many songs this year, and I could have put more. They dropped more songs.
Well, because they had albums, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, man, who's gonna win this? And you know what? Like, I just had to go with "Need to
Doja?
Know" by Doja Cat. This song, really good.
Was it like
Doja, my
over
baby.
Kiss
I
Me
love
More?
Doja. Doja, if you're watching this, please marry me. I love you. Hey, call me how much. I don't care. I love this.
I'm not arguing about that.
Don't look at me weird.
No, I'm not looking at you weird because Doja. Like,
side-eyeing me.
that's a valid thing he said about Doja. I'm just saying, like, over like Industry Baby, like
Industry Baby.
He's a
Industry Baby was my honorable mention. It came second place. I was like I had like a whole tournament arc, and dude, Need to Know is a really good song. I don't know
it's a
if
good
y'all-
song.
It's really
I don't
good.
think it's
best
even her
of the
I don't think
year?
it's her best of the year. I would like Kiss Me More over the. I put not one.
You have Kiss Me More
it's
over
not
this?
her. Yeah, I put Kiss Me over this. I would put.
For the longest time, it was between Woman and Need to Know for me. For her, it was either Woman or Need to Know.
Man, what's the one she has with The Weeknd? I can't remember that one. It's from the same album though. But yeah, like I put both of those above this one. I Need to Know is not a bad song though. I'll just have it above it.
But yeah, for 2020, I've Fallen by Trevor Down.
Is this the one that like I'm falling for you? Or is that a different song?
I have to remember. There's so many. I was like listening to so many songs. I don't remember how the song goes now. I think about it.
Is your favorite song in 2020? You don't know how the song goes?
See, like
That's
there's a
the thing,
couple,
like-
honorable mentions where it's like I know the song, but like I can't think of it on the spot.
Yeah, I
You know
can't
what
think of it on the spot.
Like okay, me personally, I would know all my goats. That's all I'm saying. but like that's just me though.
Yo, you're
but
right.
But like, there's a couple.
Weren't you
like,
saying 2020 was a stacked year? Oh no, you said you lied, right? I remember.
Yeah, I did like 2 songs. It was like this and someone's song, but this actually is a really good song. I just hate that because like this, if I hear one note, I know it instantly, but I can't
you know the whole
remember
song
how-
by heart, but it's like
yeah, I can't
think about
remember how the
song.
song goes at the moment.
No, I have a couple songs like that where it's like as long as I hear just like a couple notes or just like a note or two, like a chord, I can tell you like bar for bar the song. But otherwise, like I don't know anything about the song. I know like maybe the chorus. That's it.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I have songs like
Okay, I remember.
I have songs like that, but like not my goats.
No, that's what I said. Like me
Yeah.
personally, I'm gonna know all my goats. That's just me though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a song. Oh,
It's
yeah.
my goats for a reason.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. The second I heard it, I
Was
was
2020 just like an ass year for you? Like that year was like no.
2020 was like an
music
okay year.
It was an
for
okay
me.
year. That's the thing.
then? It was.
Like,
It was,
an okay
there was a
year.
lot-
it was hard.
You did say that.
You said
What am I
2020 was
thinking
one of the
of?
hardest years.
Well, okay, I'll preface that in my slideshow why I say it was
Okay,
a hard
okay.
year. Like, it was relatively like easy for me to pick a goat, and I'll show you why it's easy for me to pick my goat. Like, I'll just explain it when I get to my presentation. There's a reason behind it.
you know, sad boy hours. You know, sad music. But 2019. Actually, what was my honorable mention for 2020?
This makes a lot of sense. I know
The Box was my honorable mention for 2020. Yeah,
I mean,
2019.
It didn't come out 2020 either, but alright.
Oh, did it not?
No, it came out 2019.
Devin, did you look up best of this year?
I did.
That's not always the best that came out that year. It's the best charting for that year.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Yes, that's why. Like I even said it like on Tuesday. There's a bunch of songs that like, oh yeah, this came here. Oh no, it's actually the previous year.
Well, a lot of like my actual songs I checked, like okay, that came out this year, but a lot of my honorable mentions is more like, oh, what was the best songs of this year? And I might have a couple that might be off, but I don't think. But
no, this song makes sense. I know you.
Yeah, this song. Yeah,
you had this song on loop back
when it first came out.
High school. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had it on loop, and to this day, I still kind of like it's in my playlist, so it comes on every now and then. But I don't know. I love this song.
The beat, the melody, everything about it.
I'm
I thought you were
addicted.
saying the grittier.
also, just J. Cole and 21 is just a good combo. It's a crazy combo.
They need to work together more. They only done one song, and they're like,
no,
they did two.
They did two. They did
Which
one
other
with
one?
25.
On his album.
Yeah.
I meant like I want 21 to work with him more because
yeah.
I feel like J. Cole on his albums is like a different J. Cole. Feature J. Cole is the J. Cole I
Cole is a
want.
different animal.
Like anyone who listens to J. Cole, feature J. Cole and album
Dude,
J. Cole are not the same.
I love like Dreamville and stuff. J. Cole and Dreamville goes nuts.
Because he's feature J. Cole.
What?
He goes feature J. Cole.
I know this is J. Cole. I know the voice, but what?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like obviously, was it My Life? I'm pretty sure is the one with
My
21
Life
on his album, but like. It's not the same. That's album J. Cole, where he's like a message and he's trying to say something, right?
Yeah.
I want
'Cause he wants
feature
to mean
J. Cole,
something.
What's the one
where he
with-
gets bars.
What's the one with him, the baby, and the other guy?
Under the Sun?
Under the Sun, yeah, Under the Sun is really good.
I love the baby. I like the baby's bar on that one.
It was either 2019 or 2018 and that song came out.
I think it was 2019.
Dude, the baby went off on that one.
Dude, I
didn't know the baby had bars like that.
I love the first bar. He's just talking about like how does it go? Fuck.
Come on, do
He was like I was in class. Like they used to think I was like.
Wait, talking about the.
Thought it was stupid.
Thought it was stupid. He's like, all that stuff like why he's smart.
He cheated off the pretty girls test.
Yeah, then he's like, I'm just kidding. I'm lying.
Well, yeah, he said like I never let those girls in. No, I'm joking. I knew I had a few. And,
Yeah.
Like it's just funny.
My 20.
Sell
Yeah.
the gas like a Jiffy Lube. Like, come on.
Yeah.
He was eating there. All right, but they're not talking about the baby. Also, like, didn't you say you're 20? Now that I think about it, this album came out in 2018. I'm pretty sure. But
I looked it up. It said the song came out in 2019.
The song, but did the album? Because that would make no sense. But I mean,
Inverse makes sense.
I mean, I don't know.
I think it might have been 2019. I'm just trying to remember because I'm pretty sure.
I just what Google told me. Google said this song came out in 2019.
Because I remember, I'm pretty sure 2019. You said 2018. Okay, never mind. Then you're good. I was trying to remember from like your albums. I remember you chose The Baby for 1 year, but I think that was 2018.
The Baby almost made it. Whatever year the Rockstar came out.
2020.
2020. I think that almost made it that year.
Rockstar's a good song.
Rockstar was a good song.
It's like the Baby's best song. In my opinion, it's like his best song.
It's one of them, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I also like Suge as well.
Next one, Devin.
And Baby on Baby, you can't get mad.
Yeah,
about that.
2019. Also honorable mention. I think it was Lost and Found.
Lost
Oh,
and
from the
Found?
same album.
Yeah.
Oh, and you're talking about like
Corday.
Corday.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's another song. Like how I'm addicted to this song back then is how I'm addicted to Lost and Found now. Like ever since
It's like,
Gabe told me
yeah.
about that album, I've been listening to that song on loop.
Gabe put you on?
Gabe did put me on.
It was 2018. So yeah.
Was it 2018?
So yeah, 1 year ago is wrong, but that's all right.
Okay, yeah, that's
We'll let it
Yeah,
slide.
we
We'll let it slide.
we said we're allowed to have some.
Well, it's like as long as it's not like egregiously wrong. Like there's a couple
Yeah.
times where I looked up like a year, like a song, like because I was my thought process was like just top hits, so I can just get a general overview and then I'll break it down by subgenre and stuff like that. But there was sometimes like there was a song like in like '82. But it was a song that came out in like '74.
Okay,
but
I had a couple
it charted
of
in like '82.
Yeah,
I had a couple
But
of
so
those.
it's like I was like, this did not come out in '82. I feel like, and then I looked it up. It's like, nope, it came out in '74. But
The reason I say this because when we did the top 10 albums, your 2018 was the album
Was it
that a lot is
actually?
from. Yeah, so that's why I was like, that doesn't add up though. But yeah.
yeah,
All right, 2018, you got Hope from.
that's also
X.
2017. No, it's not. That's
No,
17. Is
that's his other
2017.
album.
Yeah, you're right.
17 is 2017. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're good
one
here.
time.
You're actually
You're good.
right
You're
here.
good.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. I mean, it's.
Well,
I think it's my favorite song.
Did you have
out of-
any like? You think this is your favorite song?
out of the
like
album?
Sad or
like,
Moonlight?
Yeah, I think I do like it slightly better than Sad and Moonlight. So yeah, I think it is my favorite song from this album.
It's not a bad pick. Yeah.
No, I mean you can't go wrong with X.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't go
much.
wrong.
He doesn't have a lot
Especially
of
not
bad
when he was
songs.
alive. Like you can take the
Well,
posthumous
I wasn't
stuff,
the
right?
biggest fan of like his older stuff.
Like what? Like SoundCloud stuff?
Yeah,
Or what?
like it's like I've heard some of his SoundCloud stuff.
I
and
guess.
it's like,
I'm on like Studio.
oh,
X.
okay, then yeah.
Yeah, Studio X.
Because I was like, because I've heard some
Yeah.
of his SoundCloud stuff. I'm like, this just kind of like ass.
Well, he was edgy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Came fresh
reformed.
out
He
of
like
jail.
reformed himself. He's like,
Yeah, he
nah, that's
came
not
fresh
me.
out of
Also,
jail was like, I'm making edgy
another person
music.
that talked about like feature, like X on an album versus X on a feature. I feel like are pretty different.
I don't think so.
A lot.
I feel like
At least
really-
later
I mean,
on when he was
he's pretty
alive.
consistent.
Yeah, I think it's more like
Later
I
on.
can see the argument because it's more
Yeah.
like if you're talking about later on, it's like the posthumous X features. That's because they're like strumming it from his old tapes, right? It's not like him actually making the work, so that could be part of it. But also, I think X on a feature is more like old X, whereas X on his album, he has like a message he wants to say.
Yeah.
Versus like 17 and I don't remember what this is. It's just called a question mark. I'm pretty sure.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty
But
sure it is.
yeah, I think that's probably just the difference.
Yeah.
It's like he has something to say versus he's a feature. Just like J. Cole. It's like the
That's
same
what
thing
I'm
with J.
saying.
Cole,
Like,
yeah.
it's similar. It's like another person that's
Yeah, they're like, oh, I don't have
Crazy.
anything. Same with Kendrick. Like, I think it's honestly just comes down to when a musician, like, when they make music, they want to say something.
when they put it on their name.
Yeah.
Versus like, oh, I'm just a feature.
Yeah, then they're like, I'm just gonna say bars. But
Yeah.
like people like Drake, he ain't never saying anything. He's just gonna be the same Drake, pretty much feature versus album. He's always Drake.
Yeah.
Kanye, same way.
True.
Yeah, Kanye's saying nothing. He ain't saying nothing, bro. Kanye has no bars. I'm tired of niggas acting like Kanye has bars, bro. He does not
I see
have
the
bars.
TikTok and like, yo, Kanye and Kendrick.
I know. They
What
like
is
bar
it?
for bar. I'm like, dude, Kanye is a great artist, but he does not have bars. Like, let's not act like he's known for his bars.
His beats are nuts though.
I saw another one like,
He's
yo,
a good musician, but he's not a good he's not a great lyricist.
Yeah,
Though.
for sure.
I saw another one like, yo, what if Drake and Kendrick started like not like beef, but like they started making diss tracks on one another? I'm like,
Kendrick
Drake is
was
not.
Well, Drake is actually really good at making diss tracks, though.
Yeah, but
But I mean, we've never seen Kendrick do a diss track before,
true.
though, so we don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah,
But yeah,
but they're on a cold war right now.
they are. Yeah, but moving on, I think
Do you have any
27
honorable mentions for this year?
I think I like Better Now.
No Sunflower.
I'll put Sunflower. I forgot that came out that year.
I mean, Sunflower was either 2018 or 2019.
I think 2018.
Yeah, because that's when the
I'm
movie
pretty
came
I'm about to say
out.
whatever
I'm
the
pretty sure.
Spider-Man go.
So, I
No,
mean,
like, that's one thing I'm nervous about. Like, I feel like there's like a bunch of like obvious stuff that I should have missed.
Yeah, that's what I'm
while I
saying.
was
Like, there's
doing
so
it.
many songs. Like, I feel like I just missed because like, how do you?
so
like,
you're putting Hope over Sunflower still? I thought you rock with Sunflower.
I'll keep Hope here for now.
Okay, for
Um,
now.
For now.
Yeah, for now. No, maybe
We're like
part
halfway
two.
through the list, like, all right, never mind.
You know what, guys, I'm gonna go back to 2018 and we're gonna change it right now.
You're just gonna like see slowly through the presentation. Devin keeps looking up at the poster. He's like,
He like, to the shirt, he's like,
But 2017, I think, was like a pretty hard year for me.
yes.
I think
for
2017
sure,
was
for sure.
my like the hardest year because like around this time
2017 was stacked.
it was
I don't know
stacked.
what my hardest year would be. Like I said, I know my hardest decade.
In my presentation, I put what my hardest years and stuff were.
Yeah,
like I have a preface.
Yeah, 2017 was my hardest because it was around this time where like I've listened to music like all my life. Like my dad is like ingrained me in music and all that. But I think 2017 is like when I started like listening to like music on my own.
your
I
own,
guess
yeah.
like instead of like on the radio or like just like wherever listening to what my parents listened to. Like 2017 is when I actually started paying attention to music, and like you have so many like. I mean, I'll start with the good, like what I picked. I don't even remember what I picked from this list. I might be mad at myself. What did I pick? Oh, I picked John.
That's a good song. That's a good song.
I was like, what did I even pick?
Okay, it's a good song, but Devin, this did not even touch my top 5. I'm surprised you chose this
Hey,
one.
it hit my honorable, it hit my honorable mentions. It hit my honorable mentions.
The thing is,
You were
there's so many-
bugging, bro.
Wait, Devin, do you want drowning or you want the Minecraft? I'm mining.
I don't know. I just like. I'm thinking for like a 2017 Devin. The whole this song out of my life.
Isn't this the one with... Dude, Kodak has like the worst verse of all time on the song.
Hey, shut up! Shut up! You don't have to pay attention to it.
It's like the worst feature of all time.
The worst feature. Oh, there's so many songs, and I probably would have put like my real choice probably would have been DNA, right?
Okay.
But I have like there's so many songs. Like of course you have Humble, Skywalker, Goosebumps, I Spy.
Goosebumps is not 2017, but alright.
What is it not? What's
Nope, 2016.
What is?
Goosebumps?
Is it?
2016, yeah.
EXO Tour Life.
Yeah.
That's the way I like by Bruto.
It's also 2016, but alright.
All right, I hate my life. Moving on from here. I hate my life. I hate my life.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, like when it comes to like when it came to messing up years for me, the stuff it was harder to easier to mess up was the old years, but like these years I was alive in, so I have a better memory at knowing when stuff came out. So I'm like, okay, I remember vividly when this album came out. So like, especially if it's on an album, like singles it's gonna be way harder, but like if it's on an album, I have a good timeline of when it came out. So it's why it's easier for me to recognize it.
True. I'm not gonna cap. I forgot like a lot of my picks. What's my 2016 pick? Right.
Wow.
From YK Osiris? Or a different
from 21 Pilots?
I thought that was 2014.
No, Blurry Face is 2016, I'm pretty sure.
I was like, who'd you just name?
I don't know. That's the only ride I know. I mean, I guess I know this ride. Yeah, I probably know.
It's a good song. I didn't think you'd pick it, but it's a good song.
I love the song.
I didn't think you'd pick it.
What
are your honorable mentions for 2016?
I don't even know. What is my honorable mention?
Yeah. Well, no, Blurry Face is 2015.
I have a free pink.
Okay, 2015. Okay,
yeah, 2015.
So okay.
What? This is wrong?
Yeah, Blurry Face is 2015. That's the album it's on.
Bruh.
Yeah, because it's in my honorable mention for 2015. So yeah. Like,
yeah, because I think it's in mine as well.
Yeah, so like we never just getting everything wrong.
Because like literally, if I put it on my presentation, I like double checked. I went to like the page, and if it wasn't like clear, I'm like I was looking at everything up just to like make sure for sure.
I didn't do all that work. I wasn't sweating that hard.
No, because
I was just more like I was just like, okay, when did the album came out? Okay, that's when the album came out. Like that's probably when it came out.
Well, sometimes like the album, it's
sometimes
on like it's the album,
yeah,
and like the singles got released and stuff like that. Like for me, it's like because I do love. That's not what I want to say. I want to say like
because you're the winner of the music 3x3, you have the best taste. So you
put I have to go back to back
domain over that.
No, it's like if I'm confident enough, and I like, I'm not gonna put a song on my presentation that I don't know, right? Like at all.
Yeah,
obviously.
I didn't do that.
Was no, I mean like a song like I've never heard this song. Obviously, wouldn't put that on the presentation. And like because I know the song, I feel like it's just doing your due diligence to make sure that you make sure it's the right year.
Yeah,
well,
like I said.
Honorable mentions then.
Wait, what are your honorable mentions? I mean, like I said, valid pick, not for 2016, but valid pick.
Yeah, for 2015 it would have been
2015, that's a good pick.
Yeah. All right, what do you have for 2016, Deven?
Pink Plus White by Frank Ocean.
Okay, that is 2016. That is right.
Yeah. I don't know, like I said, like a lot of these picks are from like Spotify, and like I didn't realize like Spotify like
goes by charting.
It goes by charting, yeah.
I didn't realize that, so because like that's in my head that was the best way to go for him. I'm like I want to see what Spotify says is the best from this year.
Yeah, that's what I did.
And then like try to like see what they thought, and then like go back like okay, what do I think is the best from this year? So
yeah, like
2016, you also had Coloring Book. You didn't pick anything from Coloring Book in there.
No, I did not.
Not even honorable mention. That is crazy.
That is crazy. Then again, all right, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, right? While I was making this, right, I stood up to like 4 a.m. making this. I made this like all in one day because the day we recorded, I was like, okay, I'm gonna be busy all day because I'm taking summer classes, and then like the day before that, I was like, okay, if I take all my exams today and then do all this, I can work on this like later tonight. So it's a little sloppy. It's fine, you know.
I mean, at least you put visuals up, right? And why don't we just put words? It'd be
it would literally be this on a white screen.
Yeah, I'm glad you gave us visuals because I was hoping I wasn't gonna be the only one to put visuals, so I'm glad you did.
No, I didn't put visuals. I just put like a single visual.
Okay, yeah, I put mine aren't videos or gifs like Deven did either, but
no, I just did like the album cover.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
that's all I did. The album cover, or if
did
it's
you only
like
have one honorable mention for 2016?
Yeah,
just Pink Plus White.
Yeah, I mean, like, I probably could have more if I did, like, a little bit more research. But like I said, I did kind of make this all in one day.
Yeah.
I did kind of rush it.
You want to pick a song real quick off Coloring Book that you like? You put as an honorable mention?
I'm trying to think. I can't even remember what's on Coloring Book.
Let me see what else is in 2016. I mean, you have All We Got, Juke Jam.
All We Got? I'll probably go with All We Got, yeah.
For Your Eyes Only also came out in 2016. The Life of Pablo.
Damn, it did.
Yeah.
But let's see what I got for
Goosebumps.
Goosebumps. Yeah, true. Yeah, I just saw Goosebumps on here.
2015. All right. All right. I like the goat picture there. It's very fitting.
This is also
and you got the year right too.
True, I did. Look at that. I don't know. I love this song. This song goated. I think it's not. It's up there for definitely top 3 like favorite Kendrick songs.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say. Just he's the goat. That's what he is.
Got honorable mentions?
Honorable mentions for 2015. Don't by Bryson Tiller. Don't. Okay. Why are you looking at me like that? Tyler?
No, like, in my opinion, if you're gonna sing the verse of a song, at least sing the verse. You're just like, don't. It's like, don't.
No, that beat. No, that's the beat. That's it.
No. I get it's the hook. I get it's the hook. But it's like,
well, you rap the whole song.
It's because I know you, and when you talk about a song, you always find like the name of the song in the song. Like Glimpse of Us radio song, it's like, Glimpse of Us. It's like Glimpse of Us. You do that.
No, yeah, he's right. But you want to call me out right here. That what I did was totally valid. I think the main hook of the song. That's all I need, bro.
You know a lot with 21 Savage. It's like.
No, okay, no, I can rap the whole song. No, I will not let you just tell me.
Remember back in 2018 when we saw Venom. Somehow.
I will.
No, it was funny because
my thing is like I have no reason to sing like a verse in the song. I'm just singing the main hook, and why not? Well, no, like I'm just singing the main hook. Like I can rap the whole song.
Switch it up a little bit, you know, like
the most memorable part from Don't is Don't. Like when we sing some radio verse from like one of the stanzas.
Look, I don't know, maybe you disagree with me, but I don't think the most memorable part of Sunflower is Sunflower. I think it's A. I think that's.
I never said that for Sunflower though.
I feel like you have. I feel like you have. Because like you'll see like
the Sunflower.
Alright. Fuck. I'm making some water. Oh fuck.
This final segment's over anyways.
True.
Oh, I think you're talking about like I'm looking at you because you're like don't.
And then it's the beat. It's literally a beat after it.
God, that was a good laugh. That was a good laugh.
Moving on from that.
Yeah, moving on. Let's see what else I got wrong.
2014.
What wing?
I don't even know this song, so
Say
you
something?
could be right, could be wrong.
Something.
Giving up on you. Yeah.
Sorry that
I didn't know that was. I thought it was by like a more
I thought it was
bigger
Ed Sheeran
artist
or something.
I mean,
Yeah.
Christine Aguilera.
Christina Aguilera.
Yeah, she sings it.
Okay.
I mean,
because I knew it was Christina Aguilera, but I thought, oh, it is a great.
Well, the
that's
thing
right,
is,
right,
I think there's a band that plays it, and it's these two guys. I think either she there's a version where she sings with them, or she's a part of the song. I can't
she
remember.
is a part of the song because the hook is "Say Something, I'm Giving Up on You."
But yeah,
that's
but
the guy
the guy
singing it,
singing
and then she has a couple verses.
Yeah,
and
but
I think that's the main
these two
song.
guys are definitely like a band. Like they make music.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're like,
I mean, that's actually a pick that I didn't think of. Actually,
No, I didn't think
I remember when this came out. I actually really liked this song.
What do you got for honorable mentions?
I have Latch by Sam Smith and Disclosure. Yeah.
Latch over Stay With Me?
Yeah, I do. I no, okay. I do that to remind myself what the song is. Okay,
I get it.
Okay, yes.
I'm not saying it's wrong.
I just like because I can't remember a song unless I know the melody on top of my head or I sing the first melody to jog my memory of the rest of the song.
I'm not saying it's wrong, Devin. It's just something I noticed.
Okay, leave me alone.
All right.
Maybe it's
Next
Chisholm.
year?
I don't know.
Get Lucky, dude. Such a banger,
That's a good
man.
song.
Such a banger.
That's a good song.
Yeah, I saw this when it came up to
See,
this time, and I was like, man,
this
is...
didn't make my honorable mentions because I forgot about it, low key. But like, the other than my honorable editor, Tyler.
What? Tyler, change my whole slide.
Tyler, go back in time.
Yeah, for honorable mention, I think I've Riptide. I believe it came out in 2013. Riptide.
That's
pretty sure
a
it's 2014. But
Riptide?
yeah,
2013 feels right.
It says 2013 for released.
On what, Google?
Riptide, yeah.
Okay. It's probably
It feels-
a lead,
No,
probably a lead
14.
single then, yeah.
It feels right. 2013. I just know it's like 2013, 2014.
Yeah,
That's why, like I said, like as long as it's within a year,
yeah.
if it's not your goat, then
Yeah.
like I'm fine with it.
I'll still call you out if you're wrong.
I'll call you out, yeah. But
which
like,
is
I
fine.
feel
I'm
like-
not mean that
And
you
honestly,
call me out.
once you get like to like the 80s, I'm not gonna be able to call you out, bro. Like I don't know. like
the biggest thing
unless it's like drastically wrong, then I'll know. Like
yeah, I'm like, all right, I have Frank Sinatra right here from 1980. I'm like, what are we doing, bro?
You're like, all right, for 97, I have Fly Me to the Moon. I'm like, wait a second.
Well, it's like I feel like if it's like let's say it even is your goat, but it's like the song released December the year before, you could have just heard it and associated it with like 2015 or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
what you did with Kill Bill.
Exactly. It's like you
Yeah.
associate it with something that's
Yeah.
later because it makes more sense. Actually, when I was looking up top hits on like the playlist on Spotify, it actually like retroactively like there would be like, let's say I'm in the 2014 section, they'd have songs from like 2015, 2016, and 2014 section.
Okay, mine didn't do that. Mine did like
I had a couple of them because I was like,
apart.
this song did not come out in 2014, and it's like, yeah, it came out in 2016. What the fuck? What do you mean?
Yeah, mine did like literally
Not even
like,
a single.
either it came out like that's December of that year, or like it just so happened to get big within like that 1 year.
Yeah.
Like Mockingbird's really big like last year, so if you look up like 2021, you might see Mockingbird in there. What do you already say you're on?
Yeah, it was
mentions?
Riptide.
Okay, yeah. All right, we got next.
2012 was Amen, and I know, right? There's some heat in 2012, but I went with Amen because Amen is, it's a song I really enjoy, and I never have a chance to talk about it ever. But I love this song.
How does the song go? I really don't even know this song.
Amen.
The only song,
it's,
the only song from Meek Mill I know with like him and Drake is the Rico.
Amen. Couple real niggas in this place. Amen.
Oh, I know that song. Okay, I know that song.
I might know this song. I don't know. I don't know by name though.
I know RDC World. They right when like they were getting big, like they made their own like, I don't want to say parody, but they rapped over the beat of the song, and I love this song. I have like a church organ playing in the background. It's a really good song. Do I have an honorable mention for this? I put swimming pool. That's 2012.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. This song has a pretty close place in my heart. I just really like the song, so yeah, that's why I did put it over swimming pool. But
All right.
2011. Only in the deep.
Valid, yeah.
Valid.
I figured Adele was gonna make someone's list.
It was going to make.
She has bangers.
Like, especially like in the early like tens, late.
Yeah, she was doing her thing during
She
this
was in her
time.
bag.
She was
right
she was
there.
definitely in her bag.
Mhm.
Yeah. For honorable mentions, I had Fireworks.
Yeah, that's a good song too.
Fireworks.
Katy
Is
Perry.
that 20?
Oh,
yeah.
firework.
Yeah.
Firework.
Okay.
Is it Firework or Fireworks?
I think it's
Just
firework.
firework.
Because
Is it?
baby, you're a firework.
Yeah, it's not baby, not your baby. You're a fireworks. Doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Devin either takes the S off or adds an S to song names all the time.
True. It just
Yeah.
Like how everyone has a crooked smile apparently.
Yeah.
Cricket smiles. You mean like everyone? Like what? You think only one person has a cricket smile?
Yeah, 'cause he's talking about
His
himself.
own crooked smile.
2010. Runaway
okay,
Baby.
yeah. Bruno Mars,
song.
and also Bruno Mars. I knew he's another guy I knew would make someone's list for sure as well.
Yeah.
So, like for me, like he made a lot of honorable mentions for me,
Really.
but like there was like some times where it's just like I
want
have to put
Tough,
this song.
yeah, tough
like,
competition.
it's
No,
tough
I will.
competition.
He had
Like,
tough competition.
Every time he put out an album,
Yes.
he made my honorable mention that year.
Because
But it's like-
because he started in 2010 and then like every year he decided to drop music, just a tough year.
yes,
It was stacked.
It's like, fuck. It's like I love this song, but like
I'm
this song came
Why
out.
did you do that, bro? He's like, this is why I want to drop
He's
albums.
right.
Like, why would you do that?
Yeah, I
It's
want to
just,
give him at least 1 year, and I love Runaway Baby. It's a really good song.
From that album,
Runaway Baby.
I don't know. Like that's a good album though. It's like it's hard to.
Yeah.
to
Actually,
pick.
going back to your 2013, surprised there's no Crooked Smile there. Because that's a song you said is your favorite J. Cole song. Not even honorable mention 2013.
Get Lucky.
Yeah.
Get Lucky
Yeah, I
Riptide.
can give it honorable mention, but Get Lucky. Get Lucky.
I mean, it just wasn't an honorable mention. This is what I'm surprised
Well, like I
about.
said, like
Yeah.
I didn't think about it. I didn't. I forgot.
There's always gonna be
Came out
something
2013.
that you missed. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
even think about it. Like, I kind of just went for like top songs. What were my favorite songs during this time? And I just like when I think about Crooked Smile, I don't think about 2013. And it wasn't even a place I was into, oddly enough. So that's kind of weird.
J. Cole's not that big, I guess, at the time.
Yeah. No.
So, this makes sense.
Makes sense.
I
Like,
saw,
what are you doing here?
I knew, because I already knew, we talked about this in
Yeah,
what the
for
music
sure.
draft episode with, like, it came out 2009 when Devin tried to pick it for early 2000s. I was like, Firefly's gonna be a gimme. Like, someone's gonna take it.
it was an easy giveaway. So yeah.
That's a layup for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have an honorable mention to like 2004. Not because like I don't think there's any good songs that compete during
You
that
just
time
couldn't
period.
think of any?
I just ran out of time. I couldn't think of any at the time.
Okay.
Wow.
I mean, good pick though. Good pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
2008. Doing.
Heartless.
Heartless.
of course,
Another
yeah.
good pick. Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
what else you gotta do?
The only good song off that album, in my opinion, at least.
The only good song?
I don't know anything else off that album. I mean, I'm sure there's like one song with Lil Wayne that people like, but I don't. I mean, that's the album mid.
Yeah, but Harley.
You listen to his discography, right?
I'm trying to think about that song.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like
In the
like
night.
well, no, I know Heartless. That's like the
Okay.
one song I know from this album.
Oh, okay.
I can't think of the
Oh,
other
you're trying to think of the
song.
other, yeah,
Yeah, because I'm
mid. This song carries. No, this song carries the album. This song carries
You would
the
have to
album.
live under a rock to not know Heartless. I think it's such an like iconic song.
Not really. There's some people who just
feel-
don't listen to rap and they just don't hear a lot
My
of rap.
dad knows this song.
Yeah, but there's just some people who just don't grow up listening to rap or listen to the radio and they just don't hear it.
I guess,
It's
yeah.
possible.
2007. What doing?
I wonder.
Wonder,
Good pick.
okay.
That's a good pick. I love
Yeah.
the picture.
Jojo Kanye.
Jojo Kanye.
Jojo Kanye. If he did have a stand,
Yeah.
rename Graduation.
Yeah,
But
for
I
sure.
wonder
it
it's
would
part
be.
of my Devin's greatest hits of all time playlist. So
I
had
wonder.
to
Okay.
make it.
It was like
Yeah.
an auto pick.
Yeah, it was like an
Yeah.
auto pick. I
I have
also
a
like
couple
looked
of
like
those.
wow it came out, but I think this is it's either my second or actually I would say it's my favorite song off the album. Second or
Favorite
first.
songs? Okay.
I
mean, if-
Yeah, I mean,
if
I
it was
could
your
see
favorite
that.
song, it should be the pick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm trying
I
to
feel
think
Like over like
yeah,
flashing
that's
lights,
a
right?
song.
Or
Yeah.
I feel like I'd probably say it's my favorite song on the album too. As
yeah.
well.
I'd probably lean a little bit more flashing lights, but
Really?
yeah, or even
don't know, I feel like
stronger.
What it means.
Yeah.
I actually never vibe with Stronger. Like,
I mean,
liked
it's good for what it is. I think
Really?
it's. I don't think. I want to say it's overplayed.
Well,
I
on just like
genuinely
the
feel
era
like
it
it's
came
kind of
out, it was overplayed.
I feel like it's kind of outdated though. I don't think it like fits anymore. Like I think
Yeah.
it works for the time period it came out, but now listening to it, it just doesn't work.
Like, I
don't
just-
know.
I remember
I
when
don't
it came
feel
out.
like it has the
comes on,
timeless.
I've never been like, I
I
never.
almost
I
skip
have.
it.
I skip it
Really?
sometimes. Yes, like it's not even like it's not a bad song. I just don't think it aged very well.
Like, I distinctly remember like when this song came out, and the guy on YouTube, he did like the hand thing to Stronger, and it had like the words, and he was like doing all the hand. Do you remember that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. It was a really popular video back then because YouTube wasn't really big back then.
yeah,
So it was
kinda
like
niche.
it was like I think it was like 500,000 plays or something, which was like unheard of back then. And he had like the writing like Stronger on his knuckles and like in like Sharpie, and he had like all the different stuff on his hands. He was like doing all the hand
When you
gestures
described it,
to
it sounds
Stronger.
familiar, but I can't. I don't know.
I don't know, man. But I remember my boy Charlie loved that song, and I was like, this song
Charlie,
is-
as in like voice critical.
yeah.
Oh, he's
Dude,
in
he
your boy.
loved
I
that.
was like, he's
My
Charlie.
boy
your
Charlie loved that song, and I was like, this shit kind of mid, not gonna lie. And he's like, you know what you're talking about, and then he played like Ninja Storm 2 or something.
Charlie played Ninja Storm.
My boy Charlie, yeah.
We're talking about Charlie. What's critical, or just someone you know is Charlie?
My actual
no, it's
boy
someone,
Charlie.
no,
Oh.
not Boys Critical.
Because Tyler does this, like, where he's like, yeah, this person, like, as if you say you call them by your first name, like, as if you're close to them. So I didn't know if you meant like.
It's not about,
No, I
it's just
don't.
sometimes people just
You've
go
done
by
before,
that.
right?
Yeah, to Charlie because he's Charlie.
No, you know someone else. I remember we talked about
What,
Fuck.
PewDiePie?
no. I mean, I feel like a lot of people call him Felix. So
That's what most of the time when Tyler calls people by their first names because that's what people they are known by.
are they?
Like when he
Yeah.
does it to like Felix, right? He's known by the Charlie's known by Charlie. at
Well, I
that
just call
point.
PewDiePie Pewds. I call Moist Charlie. I mean, Cinema Toast Ken is just Ken. I mean, that's just in his name.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know. I just realized that you call people by their first name more often than
No, I call them by what they're called.
Yeah, I agree. I've never seen an example of him doing that. Aside from like that's what
Except for
they're
like
called.
Charlie, but like,
Yeah, I remember the weird thing is that he keeps calling Mark Wahlberg Marky Mark. Like,
well, that's just because my
a
parents,
thing.
because he was a rapper back in the day. So
Yeah, I
it's
know
like,
that's
yeah.
what Marky Mark is from, but like that's on the only outlier though. I don't remember anything else. Right, moving on.
No, my actual boy Charlie that I know.
Speaking
we-
of Charles,
Speaking of Charles,
Gnarls
yeah,
Barkley.
that's also another good song. Good pick.
yeah,
True.
also known as CeeLo Green nowadays.
Mm-hmm. Well, one of them is.
One of who? Gnarls
No-
Barkley.
Gnarls Barkley. Well, Gnarls Barkley's technically two people. It's
But
an
like
entity.
the dude is
The
CeeLo
singer,
Green.
yeah,
yeah.
CeeLo Green. But there's the guy that made the beat and stuff, and it's like a duo type thing. That's why it's called Gnarls Barkley.
like
not just-
LMFAO.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a duo, but
Yeah, I didn't know that. I saw the name. I was like, is this a person? Like, what is this?
well, because like,
Yeah,
I,
I know, like,
like,
see-
I remember like I went through like a craze of it. Like I wanted to listen to it, so I looked up like "Crazy" by CeeLo Green, and there was nothing on Spotify. And I was like,
He's like a Mandela effect.
I was like, CeeLo sang this song. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. He did.
True.
But yeah.
You're on the 5. What's doing?
All right,
Okay.
since I tried valid pick, hey, my boy.
So, I listened to it. I'm like, how can this not be my 2005 pick?
Boom boom, such a good song, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got like the head banging. You got like the
You got Logan Paul.
Yeah, Logan Paul. Yeah, true.
I feel like it doesn't really fit.
It does it. It definitely does.
Because like literally the melody's like boom 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 boom.
I mean,
I don't know. When I hear it, I don't know.
Like when I see this, I think of the song. It's like rap it up, you know. I don't know how it goes. It's like I think it's a Slipknot song. And it's like
ACDC. I mean, oh, that's what the poster is. ACDC. I think that's what it says, right? Or no?
No, this says fuck my.
just fuck your daddy.
Yeah, it
Fuck
says
your
fuck
daddy.
your dad.
Wait, fuck me up, daddy.
Oh, okay.
True.
How about this poster right here? This
No,
flag?
that,
I don't know, like when like
I thought like Me Up was AC/DC.
Oh.
When the beat dropped, I was like, I don't know. I was like, I be jamming like.
I chimed in with the. You're like this. I chimed in with the haven't you people ever heard of?
I don't know. I think it's a little extra, but like the song is good.
This
But
is
those
coming.
movements
This
are a
is
little
coming from
extra.
This is coming from a Panic at the Disco fan. I think it's a little extra.
I don't know.
I think you're a
I'm
little
saying,
too
if I play
dummy,
this-
bro.
I can play this for anyone. They're getting jiggy to it.
Yeah, because it's a good song. It's
I can't take it to the cookout. And people are like,
I don't think they're getting this jiggy. I think they're getting that jiggy. That's not a jiggy they're getting. They're not getting this jiggy.
That's what I do. Right?
I want to see like hidden cam footage of Deven headbanging I Racist Not Tragedies. I chimed in with the haven't you people. Okay.
All right, go for it.
All Falls Down.
All Falls Down. Good
It's my
song.
favorite song from the album.
Yeah.
Honorable mention was My Band.
Oh wait, so you said you didn't have honorable mention. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I was
like,
gonna
yeah.
say 05 was a gold digger, but I guess you said you didn't have honorable mentions at the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, My Band.
You said
was,
what?
My
What's your-
Band?
My band. Okay.
Okay, I was like, you gonna go off from there, but okay.
No, I just wanted to know. I just didn't hear what you said.
Mm.
Okay.
03, what we got?
Wicked
Class.
Hey,
Jig.
yeah,
What
yeah,
else
yeah.
could it be?
No,
Damn, come on.
no,
It couldn't be
no, I
anything
get
else.
it, I
There's
get it,
no
I get it, I
question.
get it,
And
I
I
get
love how you put the JoJo stand in there.
That's actually where I stopped. Like I read the fight and I stopped. But
Oh, I think, but like with the presentation, you're like, I didn't do anything.
yeah, that's
So that's it, guys.
I'm done. No more. But for honorable mention, I did have Sway by Michael Bublé. I love that song.
Okay.
It's an okay song, yeah.
I want to at least shout it out because like I don't think I'll have any other time to like talk about it. So yeah, I really like the
Okay.
song.
How's that one go, Gabe? Sway.
I'm not a Michael Bublé guy. I don't know.
Sway. I love it. It goes,
I was
Sway.
Deven, how's this song go?
I mean, I feel like that was valid. 'Cause that's like.
Well, I mean, a lot of them
No,
are
they're like-
valid, but it's just
Yeah.
funny.
A lot is valid, but I do that for myself. I don't do it to like.
I love
other
the part where it's
people.
like, I racist, not tragedies.
All right, next.
So two.
Dilemma by Nelly. Okay.
I don't listen to Nelly. Okay, no fine.
Yeah, for honorable mention, I had "Foolish" by Ashanti.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, 2002. I'll just say that instead. Is a big year for R&B. So it
Yeah,
doesn't make
so I
sense.
was like, all right, who's winning it this year? This is another
It's a battle royale.
This is another year where I had like a bracket. I'm like, all right, what's taking it? But it was "Dilemma" by Nelly. 2001, I had
Yeah, valid pick. Valid
Things
pick.
with, you know, Gorillaz.
Oh yeah, you are a Gorillaz fan.
I
It
guess.
is one of their best songs.
I thought you said you were a Gorillaz fan.
I mean, I enjoy Gorillaz. I don't think I can say
I'm.
I call myself a fan. Like,
Well, I think you said
if
you
I
were a
listen to like
fan
2 albums, I don't think I'm a
Back
fan.
when you had a
of
little crush on Natalie, you
I don't think I.
you
Well,
said you're a Gorillaz fan.
I don't think I did that at all.
You most definitely did.
No, I mean, the way I perceive fans, like, it's like if I go up to you, like, I'm a fan. Like, all right,
J. Cole? Like you're a J. Cole fan?
No, I'm definitely a J. Cole fan.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what you would say.
Yeah, like I listened to everything they had for Gorillaz. I think I've only listened to like 2 albums from
Okay.
them. I haven't listened to like any of the other stuff. So
It was just because like you put them as an honorable mention. We did the music directory, so I assumed you were a fan.
Yeah.
well, that's the thing. Like I was like, I really enjoyed this, like their top peak songs. So like, how could I?
They
not?
have high peaks and low lows.
That's the thing. Like, I don't know that. So
They
like,
got some songs just like. That's like the whole song. It just repeats that.
So like,
and then you got like.
you got peak. Like
you got Clint Eastwood. Look
I've
at
never
these
actually heard this
boys.
song
Look at these
before.
boys.
you never heard of
the only
Clint
Gorillaz
Eastwood?
song I've ever heard is "Feel Good Inc."
I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless.
And not for
No?
long.
I feel like you've heard it. You just
Only
gotta
ever heard
listen
"Feel
to it.
Good Inc." I only heard "Feel Good Inc." last year whenever everyone was talking about.
I don't know
like,
why I find that so
by,
hard to believe.
Natalie. What?
I can
Gorillaz?
kinda
Yeah, I don't
see
know
it,
why. It's just like
I've never
this
even
song
heard of
is played
Gorillaz until
everywhere.
like I talked to Natalie either. I didn't even know Gorillaz was a thing
Finally,
until
someone
Natalie.
let me out of my cage. Yeah,
Time for me is nothing because I'm counting no days. No, you shouldn't be scared.
No, I shouldn't be scared. I'm good at
All right.
All right, next year.
Oh,
2000.
honorable mention. Oh yeah, my honorable mention for this year was "Differences" by Genuine.
Okay.
Slim
The real Slim Shady,
Slim
yeah,
Shady.
classic. I was wondering if Eminem was gonna make
If
your
he,
list.
if he ever gonna make it on this list, it will clearly be during this like era, early 2000s.
Yeah.
1999
Yeah.
to 2000.
Yeah.
Honorable
his
mentions
bag.
for this year was either Sorry Miss Jackson, Stan, or It Wasn't Me. So
Stan?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, you're good.
Yeah, Stand was 2000, right?
Yeah, I mean it's the
same album. Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. But moving on to Eminem, it's Eminem.
My name is. Yeah.
My name is.
Okay.
Another good one.
Yeah, it could have been I Want It My Way, but
You know what? I thought about it. Like I did think about it too. I remember I was going through it. I was listening to the song. I was like, what? I was like, dude, this song low key.
You are my fire.
Yeah.
I love that
that
song.
was my idea. Is
I remember when Danny and we went to the bowling alley. We sang that song. at
Not even
karaoke.
like. Yeah, I remember that. I saw that video.
you about to
Not
say
what? Still Dre?
yeah, I know you're about to nah.
Not even honorable mention. No, like honorable
Oh
mention.
yeah, pretty honorable mention.
My name's just a good song, man.
Yeah, my name's a good
My
song.
Name
Yeah.
Is-
Doesn't matter like going nah, I like My Name better. For 1998. Why do I have this as
Classic.
my honorable mention and my thing?
Maybe you had the original pick and you changed it to this one.
Maybe no.
Like, for
For
me,
actually, this has always been my.
I was just like, for me, like when I was doing it, like I just had like a Google Doc, and I did everything as an honorable mention, and I just dragged up the one that I
Oh, you did?
chose. I felt like it was easier that way.
My honorable mentions are an Excel sheet and then everything is in presentation. Yeah. All right. You gonna say about it?
I mean, y'all know the song at all?
I haven't listened to Lauryn Hill, but
Yes,
I know people.
I don't know.
See,
yeah,
I know
I'm
people
huge
consider
on-
it like one of like the best albums. Like
Yeah,
ever.
it's a little contentious. So people want to consider R&B
Yeah,
or
for
rap.
sure.
People are very contentious on it. But whatever you want to consider it, it's definitely one of the greatest albums of all time for sure.
Yeah, I just haven't listened
So
to
many
it yet.
bangers off this album alone. You have like X Factor on there.
Yeah,
Doo-wop,
I think
of
this,
course.
yeah, like I said, this.
Yeah.
I feel like I've probably
song.
like heard the song.
I know
but
you've
just don't associate
I know
it.
you've definitely heard X Factor because it's the outro for RDC.
Okay, then
videos.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's off this album. It's not Doo-wop, but I feel like you've heard Doo-wop because you've seen Pitch Perfect. They sing it in Pitch Perfect. It's one of the songs in the riff off. That thing, that thing, that
Oh, okay,
thing.
Yeah.
Some guy.
See, like I said, I feel like I've heard a lot of the songs. I just haven't like
Yeah.
listened to the album.
I mean, especially when you're gonna pick like bangers, yeah, like
Yeah.
it's come on the
It's a
radio.
safe-
and so-
yeah.
yeah. All right,
Yep.
Devin, what you got next?
Let's see, what doing?
More money, more problems. Okay, I mean, fair.
Yep, true. Like I said, I didn't have honorable mention for this year. There's some years where I'm like, yeah, I don't have honorable mention. This is just the
Okay.
song.
I always had at least one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like, I think I said it like during like the 1999 stretch, like maybe 1995.
You just didn't listen to a lot of
Well,
90s.
you're not
I
like
don't
you and I
really-
didn't listen to a lot of '90s.
I didn't
stuff.
really listen to a lot of
Yeah.
90s stuff, and this is a song I did know and I actually did like. So I'm like, yeah, this is probably it.
All right, 96.
I think it's okay. No, it's not back to back.
Okay,
Killing Me Softly
fair.
was the song. Good song.
yeah. I mean, another Lauryn Hill with the Fugees.
I mean, yeah. What do you expect?
yeah.
I have one mention for this year? No, but I do have one for next year.
Okay.
What doing?
You never listened to Tupac?
I mean, I did, but like,
Not big on Tupac though.
no, not like that. Just like during that era, there was like a lot of R&B that came out. So like, I feel like I like the R&B better than like what he did.
But he's not even honorable mention from 96.
I just didn't think about it. I mean, actually, I did because he's honorable mention for 1995.
Okay.
But yeah, Kenny Rain. Got a song. This song got me through boot camp, so that's why I was like, I had like the the guys screaming at him about this. My dorm chief for some reason he made us sing it. So I'll be like doing push-ups. I'm like, my love, do you ever crying as I'm doing like how many push-ups he's making me do. But it's a good song. For honorable mentions, I have California Love and Gangsta's
Mhm.
Paradise. So,
Two classic ones.
Yeah.
but this song just I like it.
Yeah.
Memories, good memories. Boot camp. 94, Big Papa.
Biggie
song,
again?
too.
Yeah.
True. Big Papa.
Honorable mentions here.
No, I guess not.
Okay.
I guess late night that was like, nah, no one's competing with Big Papa.
There's one person. There's
There's only
one song.
person.
That's the only song that came out in '94. Did you know that?
Yeah.
That's the only
93.
song.
Also,
Can we talk?
93.
Can we talk? For a minute? No, I was gonna sing more. You started laughing. No, I was gonna sing more. I was gonna sing more. You started-
Can't make this up, bro.
For a
Can't make
minute.
it up.
Can you call me by your name?
I can't wait till the '80s
Oh my
get the
God,
Don't Stop
dude.
Believing. Like, don't stop.
Move on, Devin.
I mean, they're hooks for a reason. They're
You have honorable
parts of the
mention?
songs. All right. 93. What's up? By it's the It's the song that goes, how's it go? Like,
What's up?
Well, like, no, it's
He's singing. You see on the next verse.
it's
He's gonna say it. Let's get real high, and I say, "What's going on?" And I said, "Hey, yeah, yeah."
Oh,
yeah,
that came out in
yeah,
93?
yeah,
I thought it was like a 2000 song.
No.
So, honestly, that feels like a '70s song, low key.
Really?
Like, cause I feel I know that song's like old. I shouldn't know like
Yeah.
what year it came out.
All right.
And
What
I
you got
say,
next?
"Hey, what's going on?"
If I ever fall in love.
You're just in your R&B.
Yeah, I'm saying you're on your
Dude,
R&B bag right here.
I mean, yeah, it makes 90s
It makes
is like
sense,
the
90s?
strongest year for the R&B.
Mhm.
Yeah, and this is
What are you gonna
yeah. This is songs like my dad would just play during the radio. What's going? Okay.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, and I guess I didn't have an honorable mention, but
All right.
good song. I don't know if you know what to talk about. Yeah, it's a pretty good song.
No, I don't know, like almost no R&B.
You don't know any
Yeah.
R&B?
Just about. I know a couple because like this guy on my football team, he's been out at his house a lot, and his dad, he was like hella into R&B.
Yeah.
So like I heard a lot of R&B. Like we get up like Sunday morning, clean the house, go to church,
Yeah.
and just like
Makes sense.
Alright.
But 91.
Boys
End
to
of the
Men?
road.
Okay.
I know
Boys to
Boys to
Men.
Men.
No
Well,
JoJo
actually,
stand for
I know
this one.
Boys to Man.
For Boys to Man?
I know Boys
Boys
to
to
Man.
Man. Boys. This is Boys to Men.
Yeah, but Boys to Man could be an honorable
I also
mention
know
for,
the,
like,
Yeah, true. It could've been.
There's the clip from Fresh Off the Boat where they're all singing a Boys to Men song. I don't know which one it is. But like Eddie like got dumped or something. Like the kid got dumped from his girlfriend, so he's like just constantly listening to the song. So then his mom's like, "Quit being depressed, come eat dinner with us." And then like the whole family sings the song. And then like the youngest son was like, "Hey girl," and then like goes on like this whole monologue.
Yeah.
Alright,
For
next.
91, I did have Remember the Times for an honorable mention.
Remember the Time? Okay, yeah.
No, the times.
It's Remember the Time, but yeah.
Remember the times.
Is that what he said? The
Yeah.
Times?
Did I say Times?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good
Thunderstruck.
song.
Banger.
Good song.
Absolute
I actually know
banger.
song on guitar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was between this or Poison.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
Good
I was like,
company. Good company.
I went with this one. I like the song.
It's just iconic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
iconic.
It's
how could
iconic.
how could you not?
Yeah.
It's just about AC/DC's Last Hurrah too.
Oh,
Yeah,
you said
pretty
you
much,
spelled it
yeah.
wrong, but I didn't even have it on here. What are you on about?
What?
I thought you said I spelled ADCD wrong. I'm
No,
like,
it's
ah.
the
No,
Last Hurrah.
it's their Last
Yeah,
Hurrah.
Yeah.
Like that was pretty much like the last big song that they released.
Mm.
Then they do like remasters and stuff.
Okay, Just a Friend. Okay, that's fair.
Just a friend. This is like the first songs I heard where I was taught not to trust women. Just telling his life story. I'm like, women, all women do are lie, eat hot chip, lie.
True. That was
That's
one
like
of his bars.
Bettina, yeah. They eat hot chip and lie.
Mhm.
Yeah, for honorable mention this year, we didn't start the fire.
See, I don't like that song.
don't
I
either.
hate that
I
song.
think school ruined the song for me. Did you
Cool?
guys have to listen to that in school?
No.
Yeah,
Did
we
we?
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of our passing periods.
Was it actually?
Yeah.
Must have been a song I,
I
didn't
just-
know at the time, but like now.
Yeah, I hate the song. It's like I hate how he rattles off and stuff, and I'm like, and then The Office. I saw in The Office. I was like,
Right.
Bro, they sang it like twice the Dirty Office.
it was like a whole episode.
Yeah, but they didn't sing those songs during the whole
Yes,
episode.
they did.
No, Michael sung
Yes,
it once.
because he would always say like a verse and a verse, and at the end he's saying like a big clip of it, like Dwight did.
Yeah, Dwight at the end. He.
But they were saying like Ryan started the fire. That was like through the whole episode, and then they sang like the whole like they had the cut of like Dwight when he was, I think it was like doing like the interview, and he like sang
Yeah,
the
once
song.
he proved like
Proved that Ryan did it. Yeah. And I watched.
Actually,
it,
no,
I
I think
was
about
like,
they didn't
I was
know.
thinking, like the guy tearing his headphones off. I was like, I don't want to hear this shit.
Yeah.
I don't think they knew Ryan started the fire until the end of the episode.
No,
He
but they
did,
were singing
though.
the like, verses of the
Oh,
song.
okay, that's what you mean.
Because like I didn't start the fire was like the premise of the show, the episode.
Yeah.
I guess.
Because
Yeah.
they're trying to figure out who did.
All right.
88.
Man in the Mirror.
Man in the Mirror.
Yeah, it's a good pick.
This is 87, but yeah.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, still a good song, yeah.
Yeah, true. Good song.
Strong year, yeah.
Yeah. All right, moving on. All right.
Welcome to the
Jungle.
classic,
Welcome to the
man.
Yeah.
It's a classic. It's a classic. It's a classic.
True.
Yeah.
Little mention.
That's like I feel like just about everyone knows this song.
I mean, how can you
Um,
not?
Like it's just a iconic. It's
I don't
like
know, when
a
it comes
lot
to
of
like
movies
when it comes
too.
to rock, I
It's
feel
e-
like
Like Guns N' Roses got two of the most iconic rock songs with this and Sweet Child of
Sweet
Mine.
Child of Mine,
Child of Mine,
yeah.
yeah.
And they're both on the same album too.
Yeah, it's just,
Appetite for Destruction, 87 went nuts.
yeah.
They also like lesser known songs like Mr. Brown's Son and stuff, but still good songs.
86. Wanted Dead or Alive. by
How's that one
Bon
go?
Mm.
Actually, no, man. Oh my God, Cap.
Take a stab in the dark. Take a shot in the dark, man.
Wanted Dead or Alive.
Yeah,
My
he
fan,
ain't.
Wanted Dead or Alive.
No, good pick though. I feel like
Yeah.
was this 86? I feel like it was 85.
Ugh. I wouldn't be surprised. What's my track record?
Do you have any honorable mentions in these 80s?
I have one for the next one, not for this one.
Okay. Next one.
No, it's 86. Slipper and what? Yeah.
85's Take On Me.
Okay.
Really good.
Valid.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like it's a.
Deadpool 2 had a really good rendition.
It's not bad. I'll say that it's not bad.
Deadpool did a rendition of Take On Me.
Mm-hmm.
Did they?
When?
Yeah. Is it 2 or 1? I can't. The movie's starting in my head. But yeah, it's in the playlist. And it's like a slowed down version. There's like acoustic guitar behind it.
What movie? Or like when is it?
I'm
Is
trying
it
to
in the
remember.
movie or is it just in the soundtrack?
No, it's.
I know.
And
Yeah.
it's in the
Guy did it.
soundtrack. I know it's not always not songs in the soundtrack aren't always in the movie, but
I don't remember this being in the movie. I remember Careless Whisper.
Yeah,
in
I don't
the movie.
remember it. Yeah.
I know it's part of the soundtrack. So maybe it's not part of the movie, but it's part of the soundtrack for sure. So
Could have been like in the end credit scene or something.
maybe.
All right, next.
Smooth operator.
Smooth
operator.
operator.
Phil, you're on part 9.
I know. I was gonna. That's what I was the part next year, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Also, just be like a manga panel, just like when.
Also, it's like a.
So?
It's a pretty crazy stand too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
yeah.
Pretty nuts.
No, I'm not sure for this.
I guess like Careless Whisper.
Careless Whisper. Okay.
I guess.
All right.
Yep.
Let's knock it out. 83.
Uptown Girl.
Tell 'em, girl.
Classic song.
Really good song.
Yeah.
It's part of my Devin's Greatest playlist.
There's like certain songs that like.
Kind of rocking with Billy Joel, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I didn't really think about it while making this, but y'all said it. I'm like, yeah, I guess I do.
I mean, he's a good artist to rock with.
Sure.
Like he does have, not my favorite, but one of my most nostalgic songs. He has one of the songs.
Mm. I remember I listened to the song. I think I can't remember if it was from a movie or a show, but
Well,
I
I was
heard
gonna
it,
s- oh,
and I
sorry.
instantly was like, "Yo, what the fuck this song? I gotta like add it." And it was like a long time ago. But
Yeah.
I remember I watched it in something. I can't remember what it was.
See, like the thing is, like Uptown Girl. I was gonna say like Uptown Girl and things like Welcome to the Jungle, Sweet Child of Mine. It's some of those songs and like Thunderstruck where it's like, yes, it's very big in the music genre. It's huge in the movie genre.
Is it?
Like it's notable.
Oh, I know ADC
like pretty much
ADC
anytime you have a pretty girl protagonist, this song's somewhere
Especially
in,
in the 80s.
especially in the 80s and 90s. It's always there.
Like, obviously
especially if
now,
they're in New
probably
York
not,
too.
yeah.
Like if they're in New York City,
For sure.
this even if it's not a pretty girl, it's almost guaranteed to have this song in there sometime.
Like regular looking girl.
I don't
It's
know.
like it's a regular like Joe Schmo, and it's like Uptown Girl.
I do remember like child of me being like, "I need this song. I'm watching something. I need it. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna find it."
Yeah, I mean, it's a good song, yeah, for sure. It's very iconic.
82.
Human Nature.
Why did I saw it said 92. I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "That time travel." Human
Did,
Nature.
I guess.
Yeah, it's one of the first. It's one of the first Michael Jackson songs I listened to. So like, once I listened to it, I'm like, I awoke and I was like, "Yo, who is this man?
Mm-hmm.
He's the goat."
He's something.
81. Let's Groove. Every time I think about Let's Groove, I can't not think about FNAF at this point. Every time I always think about the TikToks like Let's Groove tonight.
There's a FNAF thing for that?
Yeah.
There's like a FNAF thing for everything. It's like JoJo at this
Yeah,
point.
it's like
It's a FNAF
especially because like the FNAF
remix.
fans are like actually decent animators, like 3D animators. So like they'll just like find a song or something and like 3D animate it.
Down.
Doobie down, down.
And 80,
Alright, 80.
is The Winner Takes It All, which is actually a song. This is like the newest song I've heard from
I
this
don't-
list.
I think I know the song.
I've heard this from
I
Better
know
Call Saul.
ABBA's a huge artist, but I've never.
Yeah,
heard
ABBA,
of
especially like the
ABBA.
late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah, I
How
heard
does it go?
It's like so. It starts with a piano. I'm trying to like. It's all like them just saying words in the beginning. I'm trying to think like how the main chorus goes, and since it's an 80 song, it just goes the
No,
winner
like,
takes it all.
like I feel like I know it, but every time I try to think about the chorus, I default to like Eye of the Tiger for some
Yeah.
reason.
Um,
Or not Eye of the Tiger, Final Countdown.
Dude, Final Countdown, that piano hits, it gets you hype.
Yeah, this is the newest song. This, like I said, this is the newest song I've heard. Like,
Yeah.
Because like after I got done with Better Call Saul, someone made an edit to Better Call Saul to this song, and I was like, this is a really good song.
It goes hard.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo.
And ironic.
And I was like, oh, it came out in 1980. I looked at what else came out in that. I'm like, no, what? Fuck it. This song's going in there.
Throw it in there, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I mean, yeah.
Pumps me
Yeah.
up.
Anything else you want to talk about before we move on to the next person?
No, we can go and move on.
All
You
right.
got any honorable mention for 70s or 60s, right?
60s, obviously, Frank Sinatra.
I mean, 60,
Yeah.
yeah, I can not say about Frank Sinatra and all that, but who knows? If we make another list, we'll just talk about it then. But
we should do 1900 to 1960.
That'd be interesting.
We're waiting.
Alrighty.
It looks like living
All right.
yeah.
Looks like what?
That was Ludwig at first. Like a
Oh,
quick
and
glance,
Queen?
that guy at the bottom looks like
Let me
Ludwig.
sort of a little more. I'm gonna go right here.
All right, time to get into Gabe's goated list here. My best songs from 1970 till 2022, in the correct order this time, not reverse order. All right, yeah. First things first, some honorable mentions from before this 1970s. We got "Ain't No Mountain High Enough" from Marvin Gaye, classic.
True.
"Hit the Road Jack" from Ray Charles.
Hit the road.
I love it. Stand by me, man. By Ben King.
Dave, that's my girl.
My Girl from
My girl.
I Got You from James Brown, Respect from Aretha Franklin, and then My Way from Frank Sinatra. I just wanted to go one song per artist. All right, first one, Preface here. My hardest year, as it was 2017, like I was saying with Devin, like I agree. 2017 had bangers. It was so hard to pick one from 2017.
For sure.
Especially because two of some of my favorite like rap songs of all time came out in 2017. So it was just like, it was really tough for me to try and pick something, but I did have to. And my easiest year, I think, was 90, because like I didn't think there was like much competition in the 90, like the year of 90 for me. So yeah. And from this is my 3x3 on the right, and then only one artist did not get a single song in my list, and I put technically, and we'll get into the why there's a technically there.
So who's this middle left? I want to say it's
Middle left,
MCR.
that's 3 Days Grace.
3 Days Grace, okay.
Yeah.
It looks like MCR. 'Cause
Yeah,
like,
it's from my music 3x3. You don't remember me saying 3 Days
No.
Grace?
It does feel like enough 6. I instantly realized this is a 3x3 because I was like, oh, it's Gabe's.
Yeah.
yeah,
All right. First one, 1970. I'll Be There from the Jackson 5. I mean, it's just,
a good song.
yeah. I mean, I don't want to talk too much about the 70s because we've already spent like nearly an hour already just on Devin's list. But yeah,
Damn.
my honorable mentions here, I got Signed, Sealed, Delivered from Stevie Wonder, of course, and then Get Up from James Brown. Next year, 1971, Just My Imaginations. I mean, my dad put me on Temptations early. I think we watched like a Temptations movie when I was like growing up or something. He's like, Temptations like my favorite group.
They're pretty
it's like
iconic,
his,
yeah.
yeah, it's like one of his favorite groups of all time. He's huge on like all black groups, especially like the soul music of course is going to be huge on that. So yeah, I mean, a lot of my early picks from like 70s to 80s is going to be really influenced by my dad, because he was born in 70 and he listens to a lot of 80s music, and I'm usually in the car with him a lot when I'm growing up. So a lot of my music tastes from these early time periods are going to be heavily influenced by him. All right, next pick is going to be The Temptations again. Papa was a Rolling Stone. I mean, yeah, I mean, 1972 we had Superstition and Lean on Me. Those are my honorable mentions. Oh yeah, I just limited myself to 2 honorable mentions per year because I feel like I could have done more, but I just wanted to limit it to 2. And also said if the artist won a year, I wasn't gonna pick the same. Yeah, I'm not gonna get an honorable mention. Or also, if you were an honorable mention, I'm not gonna make you be 2 honorable mentions. I just limited to like 1 artist per.
You got more self-control than I do. That's for sure.
Yeah. All right. Next 73. Come and Get Your Love. I mean, this song.
True.
I was put on by Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
bro.
I mean, it's a good song though.
Yeah, when it came on, I was like, I've never heard this song. I gotta get jiggy with it. And now it's just like I'll be walking sometimes, like I gotta play this song on. This is just like a song I'll be walking around to, like
It's a moving song. You're, like,
yeah, it's just
getting
it's a banger, man. I didn't know it was so old. I thought it was like an 80s song, but no, I'm 73. When I found out, I was like, yeah, for sure, that's like a gimme. That's going in the 70s right there. Honorable mention for 73, I have Let's Get It On from Marvin Gaye, one of the only 70s Marvin Gayes we got. And then Dream On, because that's just, I think, a classic as well.
Yeah.
Dream On. Dream On. Next, we got a big boy coming through here. Killer Queen from Queen, yeah. Yeah. For honorable mentions, I have Sweet Home Alabama and then Lady Marmalade.
Sweet Home Alabama, huh?
No, we might see a theme coming up here in the 70s, so let's get it on to the next one.
Bohemian
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yep.
Like, I mean,
Yeah.
it's like damn near one of the best songs of all time.
Yeah.
I would be hard pressed to not choose this. Like, this was one of the years where I was like, whenever year Bohemian Rhapsody come out, it's winning.
It's gotta
like,
be up
it was
there.
one of those,
Yeah.
it was one of those songs I knew.
It's like a default win.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
okay, whatever year Bohemian Rhapsody, I don't even have to look up the competition. I know he's won. The competition is just for honorable mentions. So my honorable mentions for this year were Rock and Roll All Night from Kiss, and then Shining Star from Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah, it's funny, like Rock and Roll All Night. I only like that song because like I had like the Guitar Hero DS,
Right.
and that was like one of the songs on there, and I play all the time. So it's like that's why I know that song like in and out.
I only know that song because of like Tony Hawk Underground.
Underground,
Yeah,
yeah.
because Kiss was like in the game for some reason. I can't remember why, but they just were. And
Yeah.
they had a concert, but they only played 2 songs. It was like that, and then I can't remember what the other song was. Probably their other second most popular song. All right, but next year, Somebody to love from Queen again. I mean,
Queen popped off.
they three-peated here, man. They just said
They are
come
truly
on.
one of the goats.
Like especially in the 70s. They
make a
were
song
my three
every
for a
year?
reason.
Just every year, just a
Just
banger
about
after
every year.
banger. That's
Just about
crazy.
every year.
I mean, they were dropping albums like every year in the 70s.
Damn.
That's what they, yeah, in the 70s they dropped an album every year.
Just about,
They were on their Drake bag. They were like, all right.
All right.
And they always had like one banger from the
album.
Yeah. So let's see, 76 honorable mentions. I have Get Up Off That Thing from James Brown, and then D4C. Even though
D4C.
it's a JoJo stand, but I also like the song as well. I think
Yeah, it's actually a good song. AC/DC had some bangers in the late 70s too.
Yeah. 1977. We got Queen again with We Will Rock You. I mean, this one, I'm a little bit like I can see someone saying this one shouldn't win because it's a little basic, but I think it's just like
It's like
it's very integral to my childhood and it's iconic, right? It's like it comes
any
down to
pep
like,
rally.
any pep
Yeah,
rally.
the second song does the
The second one does
The
do
stands,
everyone's
like, all
doing
it takes is like
Everyone is
one
doing it.
person unscripted just do.
It's
Everyone's
over.
doing it.
Everyone's
It's
gonna
over.
do it.
It's over.
It's an easy crowd
Easy
getter.
dub.
No,
It's a dubski.
It was like I think We Were the Champions also was in the same album. So I was like, dude, these are both iconic songs. I gotta pick one of them.
I remember like every time I heard We Are the Champions, it was always right after We Will Rock You, because on the radios like they'll put them right after because they flow into each other.
Right. Yeah.
And like I was mad when I found out it was two separate songs. I was like, bruh. So like I got to a point like every time if I made a playlist, I would put them back to back so that way when it got to We Will Rock You, it would just go to We Are the Champions. Because like they flow perfectly into each other.
Yeah, they do.
It's just insane.
I think they might be like track list. I think
they are
might be,
track listed back to back. And a lot of radio stations when they not anymore, but at least like back in the day, like on SiriusXM or whatever, they would like play it back to back.
Yeah.
Just
I mean,
to have it flow.
They're the two, I think, probably the biggest songs from
On
that
this
album.
album,
Yeah. All right, my honorable mention for this 77 actually has some pretty good songs. I had "Staying Alive," which you guys know "Staying Alive," I'm
Bee Gees,
sure. Yeah. And then "Mr. Blue
It's
Sky."
the one that's like
which-
at first I wasn't.
Mr. Blue Sky
I
came
was
out.
petrified, right?
Yeah. I don't know if you guys know Mr. Blue Sky.
I woke
Oh,
up to
yeah.
that song
Yeah.
every day
I
for
love
like
it.
5 years.
You did? So did I.
It was
like a year and a half.
It was my alarm for the longest time.
It was mine for sophomore
Really?
year.
Yeah, it was and all throughout high school.
Oh yeah,
Dun,
I
dun,
love
dun,
Mr.
dun.
Blue Sky. It's such a dude.
beautiful song.
I had an argument with my dad about it because I was like, dude, Mr. Blue Sky is such a good song. He's like, I'm gonna be honest, not even like top 100 for the 77. I was like, you are bugging.
For 77 for 70.
Yes, the 77. Yes, that's what I was like. You mean the 70s? He's like, no, that year, not even top 100. But you're crazy. You're actually crazy.
You're just a hate baiter.
Yeah,
that's
actually,
insane.
like he's like me, but like worse.
Because you like diluted him.
Yeah, like I actually have reason for my hating. He's just like, nah,
Nah.
I just be hating.
Reason is I made it
The song
fuck up.
ass.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Queen winning 4 straight here, and
It's valid.
Yeah, it's valid. It
Yeah,
probably would have
no-
done the same thing if I made the 70 thing.
And in response to Queen winning 4 straight, the other artists were sitting there saying, "Hey, can we get a dubski?" And Queen said, "Come on, don't stop me now. Don't stop me now. Don't stop me now, because I'm in my
Nah,
bag."
that's a good
And they're
time.
gonna go ahead and drop. 78 was another gimme. I was like, whenever "Don't Stop Me Now" is, that's gonna win it for me. That's like one of my favorite Queen songs. It's probably second for like Bohemian Rhapsody, and then that one. So I was like, that's a gimme as well. 78, I think, also had some good. Yeah, 78 also had September, which yeah. Classic, and then "Blame It on the Boogie," one of my favorite Jackson 5 songs. So yeah, but they finally get
Queen went
dethroned.
back to back to back to back to back.
There was that 5 straight, I believe, from 74.
5 straight,
But
yeah.
they
Which-
finally getting dethroned by Michael Jackson here.
Can't
'cause-
be mad at it.
Yeah, I mean, not his first single album, but it's like when he was an adult, it's his first single album. And then "Rockadu's" my favorite song off the wall album. I think probably the most popular, so I want to be starting something. But "Rockadu's" always been a song I've rocked with on Ironic.
You rocking with it?
Yeah, it's just like the beginning, just the doo doo doo, like it just gets my hips moving. I'm like, yeah,
It's definitely like my second favorite Michael Jackson song.
yeah, it's a banger, so couldn't do that one. But yeah, so Queen finally got knocked off, and another one is gonna bite the dust because 1980 is gonna be another one bites the dust from Queen.
Really?
Yeah, I mean they're just killing it, man. I love Queen, and
Queen
you don't
is
like, you don't like
nuts.
another one bites the dust. I think
I think another one bites the dust is okay in my opinion. Out of
Really?
everything,
You know, like the
ever-
bass.
No, it's a good song. I'm not saying like. I meant like compare. I meant when you compare it to itself. Like obviously this is an amazing song, but compared to itself, I think it's okay.
Compared to Queen?
Yeah, when you compare Queen to like other
I think
Queens,
Another One
it's
Bites the
up
Dust is one of
there.
their best songs.
Yeah, it's still up
Like you
there.
have like
One of them.
Bohemian Rhapsody, probably "Don't Stop Me Now," Another One Bites the Dust, "We Will Rock You." Like it's probably
It's definitely top 10.
It's easy.
no, yeah, definitely top 10, I guess.
like the
They
bass line
have like
alone is
hundreds
iconic.
of songs. That means
Do
it's
they?
good then. If it's top, yeah. I said in the 70s, dropped an album every year, Devin.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Each
you
album
did.
have like 10 songs.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
Some albums have like 15, 20 songs.
And they're still making music in like till the 80s. I think they didn't stop till like 87.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But yeah, I mean, spoilers. This is the last Queen pick though. They had their run and they're done now. So
I mean, yeah.
But I mean, it's a banger of a song as well. And my honorable mention for the I didn't even say my 79 honorable mentions. I have Highway to Hell and Boogie Wonderland.
Highway to Hell's a good one.
Yeah,
True.
1980.
Really
My honorable mention would be Back in Black, and then Just the Two of Us. I love that Just the Two of Us song.
Oh, I forgot they came out in 1980. Damn.
Yeah, I also love Will Smith's cover of it as well. I think
Yeah,
he did a
true.
good one. Yeah, but I don't know what year that one came out in.
That's why you're singing to a son, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next one. I actually don't remember. Oh, Tainted Love from Soft Cell.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
It's
so
one of
you
those
do-
songs
you
I
do
feel
those-
like encapsulates the 80s.
Yes, like it's one of the songs I remember vividly coming on a lot of times because like I've told this to Tyler before, like the Sirius XM 80s on 8, they should just play all right top 100 hits from the 80s.
Yeah,
and
they
of
just play
course
them.
it's gonna be in there because it's
Yeah.
one of the better songs from the 80s. I mean, if you haven't heard Tainted Love, I think it's a really good song.
I don't think
Probably
I've-
check it out.
I've
I'll
got
recommend-
to boom, boom, get
Get
away.
away.
I've got to.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard this song.
It's almost like
Such a good song.
I don't want to
really.
like tainted love. Wait.
The 80s were really hard for me because there were so many
Tainted
years
love
in the
is
80s.
what
I'm just like,
you
dude,
give
I
me.
love these songs here. And let me see what I have on
I feel like you know
mentions
it.
here.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. He might not. 'cause I
Maybe
feel like-
maybe I just haven't heard it.
Yeah, it's
Maybe.
possible he's not hard at. Like 80s music isn't impossible for people to
Maybe
not
it's
hear,
just
especially
like,
of
my
our
mom
generation.
raised me on the 80s basically, so.
Yeah. For honorable mentions, I had Under Pressure from Queen,
Okay.
and then Don't Stop Believing.
Yep, good song.
Yeah. All right, next year we have Billie Jean.
Jean,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah. He went for Devin went for Human Nature. My favorite song of the album is probably gonna have to be Billie Jean.
I'd have
I
to
mean, it's
agree
just-
probably.
Yeah, it's just.
Bro, you said the song was stupid, bro.
I said the premise is.
I know.
It doesn't mean the song got hit. The song's a banger.
The song's a banger.
Like it may be a dumb premise of talking about some Billie Jean, not his lover, but I mean, he made it work. Only Michael Jackson can make a dumb premise and make it slap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just how he is. So yeah, remember this was voting season. I don't hate Michael Jackson. Whatever. Not important.
You said he's overrated.
83. We've got Sweet Dreams from
Dreams,
Eurythmics, which I'm sure you guys have heard this song.
Oh,
This song
yeah,
is
for
like
sure.
iconic.
Is that the one that goes?
Bum, 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 bum,
Sweet
bum.
dreams are made of these. Dude, this beat is so psychedelic. When it comes on, I'm sitting like,
That's like my
I gotta
first thought is
start-
like the bum, 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 bum,
yeah.
bum,
Whenever I hear that the song come on, like I gotta like move my shoulders. Like,
It's like your daughter
got-
makes you like.
yeah, it makes me go like genuinely. I think this song is like, I think it's like top 5 beats of all time for me. Like I think this beat is top 5 for me.
Top
It's just one of
5?
it's the beat alone is just so good.
Top 5.
I also love the X-Men scene with
Yeah.
Quicksilver.
Oh, with
Quicksilver.
Quicksilver, yeah.
Every time I think about it, I cannot think about X-Men anymore.
Yeah.
It's just like
Yeah.
this is a beautiful scene.
Well, I probably should have put Quicksilver at the top there because for my next year I did another X-Men reference with Careless Whisper because this is the end credit scene for, or not scene, end credit song for Deadpool, and I love this song. I mean, I'm a big fan of the saxophone sound as well.
sure.
So just when you got George Michael from Wham just going off on this song, and it's a classic song. When you think of romance or making love, this is like the song you think of most time. Like movies,
It's a timeless classic.
yeah, movies always play this for the making love or the romantic scenes all the time, and I just love this song. Every time it comes on, I'm vibing out to it every time.
It's a no skipper for sure.
It's a no skipper for sure.
Either version, you could see the version too. That's also pretty good.
Yeah,
It's more metal, obviously, but
we got. Oh, I skipped some honorable mentions. 82, Sexual Healing, and then Eye of the Tiger, and then 83, Every Breath You Take, and then Time After Time.
Time after time.
Yeah. All right, 84. My honorable mention was When Doves Cry from Prince, and I Want to Know What Love Is, which I'm sure you guys know that song as well. Yeah. How's it go, Devin?
Move on.
Come on, read it.
Move on, bro.
85. We've got Take On Me
Take
from
On Me.
Aha.
Come on, man.
I mean, it's a classic. That's why when Devin had it, I was like,
I
of
know.
course he's gotta rep the GOAT, bro. This song just
I don't
hits
know
every
what.
time.
I'm the same, but say it anyway.
Let me see what my honorable mentions were for 85 here. I got Rock Me Amadeus, which that song, I mean, it's not like great, but I think it's just a good I think it's just a good song that I think represents my I don't know, the 85s. I think 85 was just a little weaker of a year, but because Rock Me Amadeus isn't that good of a song,
It's
I
an
think,
okay song,
but it's
yeah.
an okay song, yeah. And then I had Raspberry Beret from Prince, which I do like that song. That song is really good. Yeah.
It's okay.
Alrighty. 86, I have Living on a Prayer from Bon Jovi. I mean,
classic.
yeah, I mean, it's my favorite Bon Jovi song. It's just, I don't know what else. What else is there to say about it? It's Bon Jovi's. They're what are the word for? Not hood classic, but they're like a legend. They're legends for a reason. They're iconic for a reason. And yeah, let me see what I have for honorable mention for 86. I have Walk This Way and then Kiss, which Kiss is from Prince, not Kiss.
Yeah.
Oh, you okay? I was like, oh, the band.
All right, 87. I have Bad, the actual year it came out. Yeah, I mean, Deven, what'd you go from off this Band in the Mirror? Is that what you chose off this?
Yeah,
song?
I did Man in the Mirror.
Yeah, but I went with Bad. Bad's always been my favorite song. I don't know if it's because of like Megamind. I don't think Megamind's the main reason, but like it's probably a big reason for me. Yeah, man, I love Megamind.
I mean, they're both good songs. That's Man in the Mirror is just.
I'm not talking about you anymore. I'm talking about me. My pick for Bad. I think Megamind has some influence on. Like I love the movie Megamind, and they're sitting there rocking. He's like, I'm bad. I was like, he is bad.
He is indeed bad.
He is indeed a bad guy. But is he though? 87 honorable mentions were Sweet Child of Mine and Never Gonna Give You Up. I think it's actually a good, like unironically without the meme, it's still a really good song.
It's so catchy.
Yeah. Like I'm kind of mad it is a meme now because like if you play it, they think oh you're rickrolling me. I'm like no, it's actually just a song I want to.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Yeah.
They play during school, I believe.
All the time.
All right, 88. Cult of Personality, which I don't think have you guys ever heard of this song? Okay. I don't know. I don't know.
Classic rock, man.
Okay, so I guess it makes sense for you to hear, but most people I know haven't heard of Cult of Personality.
I know it mostly from like Guitar Hero though.
Oh yeah, it was on Guitar Hero, right?
I love rocking this song on Guitar Hero.
Yeah, dude, I remember because we played at the arcade arcade over there. I used to play. I used to see that song. I'm like, yo, Jose, play Cult of Personality. That's my jam right there. And another all-black group, of course, as well. So my dad had influence on me listening to this group as well. Cool. I'll mention for 88, I have Straight Outta Compton and One, which I mean Metallica's.
Yeah, I mean you gotta like One is one of their best songs out there.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I think Enter Sandman came out the same year too, right? No.
Enter Sandman was 91, I think. It was on their self-titled album.
Okay. 89 got the magic number. I'm sure you guys know the song now, obviously, but maybe like before No Way Home, probably not many people knew this song. But I think I've talked about this before in the you know the song, Devin. I know you do. You saw No Way Home. It's the ending credits.
No, I'm actually my head because I don't know the song. That's all I was gonna know.
Yeah, like you remember from the episode we talked about our top 5 rap album, or not top, like our rap albums through like our birth years. I had De La Soul in there, and like I was saying, like my dad. Big influence on me listening to De La Soul. It was one of his favorite rap groups. He's like, listen, you're gonna listen to rap, you're gonna listen to De La Soul. They make good songs, and they do. I find myself every now and then just going back listening to some De La Soul. I was actually thinking about just making a playlist of like songs my dad made me listen to, or like made me like influenced me on. Yeah, and De La Soul is definitely gonna be in there. For honorable mention for this year, I had the Humpty Dance, which it's a stupid song, but I think it's still pretty kind of catchy. And then I did have We Didn't Start the Fire, mainly because I think 89 had like nothing good. So I was like, I don't like the song. I was like, I need to get my 2, and that's the one.
For me, 89 had some good songs.
I don't know. For me, it was just I didn't have nothing. Alrighty, 1990. We're getting into the 90s now. Thunderstruck. I mean, Devin picked this. He ate with it. Like this song gets you hype as soon as you start hearing as soon as you hear the beginning of the song. Every time I want to like bang the ground so hard on that part, like. Oh yeah, it's so crazy. All right, and then honorable mention for this one, I Can't Touch This, and then Can I Kick It, which from A Tribe Called Quest. I don't know if you guys ever heard that song. Have you guys ever seen the TMNT trailer? It's the song in that trailer.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
91. Remember the Time. I said this in my 3x3. It's my favorite Michael Jackson song. It's one of the years I was like, this can be a gimme. I know whatever year this album came out, it's going to be my pick here. Yeah. So, Remember the Time is the one for that. And 91. Oh, yeah. Honorable mentions Enter Sandman. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then OPP is another one. All right. 92. Creep from Radiohead. Yeah. So you know the song. Okay.
I know this song.
I don't know. I don't know people who listen to Radiohead.
I didn't know this was 92 though. I love this song, but I didn't know Creep was 92 really.
I thought it was like 97, and then I was doing
I didn't consider it because I thought it was damn.
Yeah, I didn't know. I don't know many people who listen to Radiohead, so
I know a lot of people know it from the Book of Life movie.
Book of Life.
What is that?
That the Mexican movie?
Yeah, it's the Mexican movie where he's like.
Oh yeah, he sings in Spanish.
No, they don't sing in Spanish. Not this song. It's just a cover.
Sure?
Yes, I'm sure it's just a cover. They sing Spanish songs, but this song they just do a cover of it. It's they're like little like blocks and like it's like animated and stuff.
That's when he fights the bull, right?
Yeah, he fights the bull. He's a bullfighter, but he wants to like make music, and that's like the whole thing. And he ends up like dying and shit. Anyways, yeah, he's like singing the song to serenade the girl.
Oh yeah, this is easily my favorite Radiohead song from this.
It's a
banger.
Yeah. I mean, I got into Radiohead from In Rainbows back in the day because I remember there was like from the guy I was friends with in elementary school. I was like Graduation, the best album this year right now. Like I'm rocking with Graduation. He was like you ain't know nothing about like all that. He was kind of racist, but he was Mexican, so you know we accept racism from Mexicans.
Yeah,
he was like
true.
we ain't listening to that monkey music. I'm listening to Radiohead right now, and I'm like all right. So because In Rainbows and Graduation came out the same year, so I got into Radiohead through In Rainbows that year, and then since then I just went through some of their catalog, and I found Creep, and Creep is just gonna be my favorite song from them.
Yeah, you ate with this pick. I'm kind of
honorable mention for 92. I only have one, I guess. I have Jump.
Van Halen. Mm-hmm.
All right, 93.
That's a good one. I know that from the Kirby movie.
You know how we do it. I mean, this song right here. This song is just like a song where I'm sitting on the beach, I'm kicking up my feet. This is such a vibey song. Ice Cube ate with this one right here. I mean, I'm sure you might know it because it's on a lot of GTA memes with like CJ. I don't know if you've seen a lot of CJ memes, but it's like the song they play a lot for that meme where he's just like walking on the beach after. It's like me after like in GTA 4 or whatever.
Is it the one's like? No, it's not.
No.
I don't know. I probably do know if I heard it, but
yeah, I mean this is my favorite Ice Cube song of all time, and I had to go for it. It was I think there's another Ice Cube song that came out this year. I think it's his other popular song, but I can't remember the name of it right now.
Today Was a Good Day.
Yeah, maybe that one. And my honorable mention for this year can be Jowp, also from Deadpool. Kind of put me on that song, even though I've already heard it before then, but still. And then What Is Love? I mean, it's a classic song.
Yeah.
I don't hate the song. I think it's pretty good. It might have been overplayed a lot when we were younger.
Yeah.
But I think it's
because that was the big meme song for a while.
Yeah.
Or was a big meme song
for sure. It was, like, especially when we were younger.
All right,
should drop. Good on time.
Are we doing on time?
Yep. All right. Next 94. I've got Big Papa. I mean,
yeah.
Another one of the years I was like, it's a gimme. Whatever year Biggie dropped this album, I know I'm giving it to him. Like, I did double check because I wasn't like huge on the song, but I was pretty certain this was gonna be the one who won it. Let's see what I have for 94 honorable mention. I have Creep from TLC, and then Kiss from a Rose from Seal, which is really good as well. Yeah. But 94 still gotta go to Biggie. 95, I got 5 on it. Another this song here is just like this is a vibey song too. Obviously they're like I don't have a low rider, but I can imagine being in a low rider just like bumping this up like I got 5 on it.
Yeah.
Man. Another song from my dad, and he ate with a lot of his songs he put me on, so I can't even be mad at him sometimes when he be hating because he's valid. My honorable mentions were actually pretty much the exact same honorable mentions as Deven. I had Gangsta's Paradise and California Love.
Yeah, like of course.
Yeah. Right, next year I have No Diggity from Blackstreet. I mean, this song, I mean, 96 I think was kind of like, I was not hard pressed on my pick for 96. I think 96 was like fluid for me. I could have went like a lot of different ways. I just ended up going with No Diggity because I was like, I gotta make a decision, so I'm just gonna go with this one. I think plenty of songs from 96 could easily make it, so like I'm not hard stuck on this being my GOAT, but it's just the one I had to rock with at the time. Who knows, maybe like in a couple of weeks or something I'd change my mind, but at the time this is what I'm rocking with, and I'm gonna stick with it. It's still a really good song. My honorable mentions for 96 are Killing Me Softly and How Do You Want It from Tupac. And I still have time for one more. 97, Hypnotize,
man.
So he went More Money, More Problems. I went Hypnotize.
I feel like Hypnotize is like one of his best songs.
Yeah,
it's iconic.
It's what I think. Like it's what I think.
When I think of Biggie, I think of Hypnotize.
Big Papa and this. These are the two songs I think of when I think of him. I mean, More Money, More Problems, yes, as well, but like, yeah. My honorable mentions for 97 were Getting Jiggy With It from Will Smith.
Okay.
And then Around the World from Daft Punk. I really rocked with that song. I was big on Daft Punk.
I'm so glad you picked that because I was considering for a time period.
What, Daft Punk?
Around the World.
Okay.
I love it. I love it when my song has like the same verse. It's just around the world.
I was big on Daft Punk. I was like, I was good into like instrumentals at the time,
Yeah.
so I was just jiggy with
I think
it.
it's funny, like the whole song is just like
Around the world, yeah.
I mean, a lot of the songs are just like them. Like,
How's the song go?
All right.
Yeah,
They have a lot of songs where they just do like to say the one word.
Like,
There's a lot of songs
Devin
they don't have any words.
I want yeah, no,
Yeah.
but I know they have like a lot that just do like the one like
Yeah.
Actually, no, that one has a couple. Let them.
It's not. It's
music
usually like a
start
phrase.
tonight.
It's usually not just one word. It's like a phrase or a sentence that they just repeat.
Music start tonight.
Yeah. All right. So, 97. I don't think I said my honorable mentions. Maybe I did. Let's see. We've got. No, I did. Yeah, it was Around the World. All right.
Oh, yeah,
98. Doo-wop as well. I gotta agree. I mean, I'm big on Lauryn Hill. I mean, it's the best song off the album.
Yeah, it was
so
a no-brainer.
when it came to 90, I knew I was picking a song off this album. I was gonna be like, all right, which one am I gonna take? And I had to go with the biggest song off the album. So, my honorable mentions for 98 were Intergalactic from the Beastie Boys, and then Rosa Parks from Outkast. Right, 99, Still Dre from Dr. Dre. This is one I was surprised Deven didn't have an honorable mention, but I think he said he just didn't think about it.
Didn't think about it.
Yeah. My honorable mentions for 99 were All Star from Smash Mouth. Even meme aside, I still think the song's pretty
Still a
good.
good song.
It's a good song.
Yeah, and then Say My Name from Destiny Child. How's that song go, Deven?
Anyways, 2000.
Next, we got 2000. I think we know who this is going.
Yeah.
The Real Slim
Yeah.
Shady, because I mean, it's a banger. Like, it's either this or Stan. Like that.
Yeah.
It was really the decision. When I came to the 2000s, I was like, all right, I'm looking up Eminem, and we'll see what year he dropped. All right, who's he competing with? He's competing against himself, really. And then for honorable mentions for 2000, I had Miss Jackson, and I also had Down with the Sickness as well. Which I didn't know was that old, but
Yeah.
it was, yeah.
See, I love that song, and I always say, like, if only that song just didn't have this part about, like, him killing his mom. I was like,
it would clear.
it would be so good. But it's just like, that part is
He
so
had to kill his mom.
weird. He's like, come on, mommy, don't do it again. I'm like, what is this? It kills my vibe.
You told me don't vibe out. You're just driving like
and one of those.
One of
I'm
those
like, bro.
And I was like, this is the best part. Let's go. And Will skips to that part when he plays this song.
Every time I hear that song, as soon as it gets to that part, I just go to the next song.
Yo,
All right, 2001. I've got Aerials from
Aerial
System
System
of
of
a
Down.
Yeah.
Beautiful song.
See, you could have went Toxicity because that's like
Or Chop Suey.
yeah, those are like the more popular songs. But this is my personal favorite System of a Down song, and I had to rock with it. And yeah, I see what I have in 01. I have Family Affair from Mary J. Blige, and then Renegade from Jay-Z. My honorable mentions.
Okay.
All right, 02, we have Without Me,
Without
Eminem
Me.
again. Yeah, I mean, this was another year where I was like, all right, Eminem's gonna be competing against himself again. It's gonna be either Without Me or like Superman or Till I Collapse. I think is also the same year. So, yeah, it's the same album.
Okay, yeah.
And then
I think it was something else.
also Lose Yourself didn't come out on this album, but he also did drop it out in this year as well too. So it's just that was the one time I broke my rule. I actually put Lose Yourself as an honorable mention. I was like, I don't care, man. Eminem 8 in 2002. Like he deserves the honorable mention here.
I didn't know it came out until too.
Yeah. And then I said I Know What You Want, which is a Mariah Carey and Busta Rhymes song, which you might know it from memes, but other than that, like, I don't know if you guys would even know the song. It's an R&B
It doesn't
song.
sound familiar.
Yeah.
I probably do.
All right, and next year, 03. Hey Ya. I
Hey Ya.
mean, I feel like you can't not pick Hey Ya. I mean, you can, sure. Like
I guess.
there was genuinely some contenders, but for me, this is the one where I have to like I'm gonna have to rock with Hey Ya here. 03, my honorable mentions here are Crazy in Love from Beyonce. It's like the only Beyonce song that I really like, I guess, aside from like maybe Halo. And then Bring Me Life from Evanescence. I mean, memes aside, I think it's a pretty good song still.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. All right, 04. Got some Mirror Man here, cause yeah, All Falls Down. I mean, I said it in my music theory as well. It's my favorite Kanye song. It's a really good Kanye song, and it was another year where I was like, 04, it's probably just gonna go to Kanye. Like I still looked, of course, but like it was pretty much gonna be Kanye the whole way through. My honorable mentions here were Boulevard of Broken Dreams, which surprisingly wasn't an honorable mention for Deven, because that's the song he always like memed about all the time. He was like in his depression arc, he played it all the time.
Lonely road.
Yeah, he was always like, we'd be like, Deven, you're ugly. He's like, I walk alone.
I like a soundbite for it. I was like, I'm ready.
You had it like it was like in the Fortnite days. You had the song ready. You're like say something about me. Well, say something. And Deven, why'd you die? I walk a lonely road. I'm like, all right, Deven, it's not that deep. And then I also had Mockingbird from Eminem as well.
Yeah, good song, good song.
Yep. 05, I got the boy Eminem again, When I'm Gone. This is a song, I don't know if, I've never heard many people talk about this song. It's one of my favorite Eminem songs is where he actually gets like, oh, it's like real, back when Eminem was not doing real music really, he was just doing like his horrorcore stuff. He would talk about like real stuff. Like, they were real, but like, he would never like get like, how do I say that, get real? Like, this is like a sad song. He's talking about like, when he's gonna leave and talking about with his daughter and all that. Like in the music video, he's at like an AA meeting talking about this stuff to other people. I think it's just a really good song. It's a song that like back in the day, I should be like, damn, this is a good song. It got me in the feels at the time because it's like, I mean, it's a good message, and I think I don't know, just it's like I think an underrated song from Eminem. And my honorable mentions here were Gold Digger and I Write Sins Not Tragedies. 06. Oh, skipped. Got Riot from 3 Days Grace. Okay. I mean, yeah, I'm a 3 Days Grace boy, and I knew whatever year this came out, it was gonna be Riot. This is easily my favorite song from 3 Days Grace. Yeah, it's gonna get me hype every time it comes on. Like Tyler knows, we were at the concert. I was like, play Riot. I was chanting. I was like, where's Riot coming on? This is the song that's gonna get me going every time. And 06 was huge for rock for me because this is like not only 1X came out this year, I could put damn near anything off of 1X really. But I think also what Phobia also came out that year as well from Breaking Benjamin. Yeah. So yeah, I had like my monobench Diary of Jane and also To Be Loved from Papa Roach, which I don't know if you know that song.
I've heard it, but I've only rock with like 2 Papa Roach songs.
Yeah, those are my mentions for 06 and 07. You guys saw a little sneak peek of them when I skipped accidentally. But yeah, Umbrella from Rihanna.
Valid.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little overplayed a while back in the day, but I think it's had its time. It's not gotten played as much, especially Rihanna retiring, I think helped as well, because when she retired for a while, people just kind of stopped. Well, they didn't stop listening to her per se, but it's like she was not talked about as much, so it had some time to die down, and I was like, okay, I like the song again. It's not overplayed anymore. So yeah, I'm going to rock with it. My honorable mentions for this were You from Lloyd, which easily could have made the pick as well, and then Fake It from Seether.
Good song.
All right. Oh wait. Also have Heartless here. I mean, but it's a bigger of a song. You can't go wrong with it. Yeah. It's damn near one of my favorite Kanye songs of all time. It's actually the first Kanye West song I've ever heard. So, yep. And we've got my honorable mentions were Forever from Chris Brown, which I know you guys have both heard it because it's in The Office. And then Indestructible.
Good song.
09, Beautiful from Eminem. It's the only song that people will, like, everyone hates Relapse. It's like the only song off the album that people admit is good. And for a reason, it's one of the better songs Eminem's ever made. So gotta rock with it for me. And I'm a big Eminem fan, so I gotta give him his props when he deserves it. Yeah. My mentions for 09 were Fireflies. Of course. And then Run This Town. All right, 2010, Just the Way You Are as well. I mean, it came down to like my boy Bruno had to get his win here somewhere, and this is, I think, the best year for him to do it. Man, it was tough, but I had to give it to him for 2010. And my honorable mentions for 2010, I actually had 3 in 2010. I had No Love from Eminem, Runaway, and then 6 Foot 7 Foot.
Okay.
All right, 2011. Novocaine from Frank Ocean, which I mean, I'm not like a huge Frank Ocean fan. Mainly, I think the fandom kind of pushed me away from Frank Ocean a little bit because they're like too diehard and they're like he's the greatest artist of all time type thing. Like he's made 2 albums.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I'm like he's made 2 albums. Let's relax. And they like people literally act like he's a god. And like no, that kind of pushed me away from him. But I still like Frank Ocean. He's still a really good singer, of course. And Novocaine probably my favorite song from him. I would say maybe either that or like Solo. So. That was my 2011 pick. My honorable mentions have been Somebody That I Used to Know or Marvin's Room. 2012, I got Swimming Pools from my boy, the GOAT, Kendrick Lamar. This is the song that got me into Kendrick Lamar back then because when I was like 2012, when I was like 12 years old, my dad was like, we're going to listen to rap, but you're not going to listen to anything with like curse music or like curse words because I was 12. So he's like, all right. And these are one of the... Well, this is the one of the tamer Kendrick songs. Yeah. He wasn't gonna play Mad City. Like,
I'm like, play something that has like no curse and he plays this.
Well, he puts the clean version on. But like when he plays clean versions of songs, he doesn't want to pick songs that have a lot of cursing because then they're gonna censor it all and it ruins the song. So he tries to pick songs where the cursing isn't like prevalent to the theme of the song.
It's not pertinent.
Yeah. So, yep. And then my honorable mentions for 2012 were Adorn from Michael, and then Radioactive. Imagine Dragons.
Oh, good song.
2013, I've got She Knows, J. Cole.
Yeah.
It's my personal favorite. Devin has Crooked Smile. My personal favorite off the album is going to be She Knows. It's iconic for me. Obviously, the memes helped it as well. Made its little comeback in the community, but I love the song. I'm always going to be a J. Cole fan, so I got to rock with him. And my honorable mentions here are All of Me from John Legend and Get Lucky, of course. 2014, I have Uptown Funk from Bruno Mars. I'd give Bruno Mars another win here. I mean, it's not like I say like I had to give him. It's not like they were like I wasn't giving it to him because I felt like he deserved it. It's just he did genuinely deserve these wins for me. And it's not like one of my favorite Bruno Mars songs, but it's definitely a very vibey song. It's a song I'm getting jiggy to when it comes on. I actually did a project on this song as well.
Really? That's cool.
Like the project was like in my my like digital not dim. I think it's dim, right? Like digital interactive media. Yeah. My dim class where they got to do you had to do a presentation about a song. You had to make like every slide like fit the lyrics.
Oh, okay.
So I remember like one of the parts was like the ice cold Michelle Pfeiffer. I like the ice, like have the ice on. Well, yeah,
that's really cool.
Yeah. And at the same honorable mentions were "Stay With Me" from Sam Smith, and then "Blank Space" from Taylor Swift. 2015, I got "All Right" from Kendrick Lamar as well. Gotta represent the GOAT, of course, and I agree with Devin. It is one of his better songs, so he was gonna win. This one's kind of a gimme. And my honorable mention for 2015 were "Stressed Out" from 21 Pilots and "The Hills" from The Weeknd. 2016, "Goosebumps," The Right Year. It came out. I mean, it's a song that it's like. This is trap done right here. This is the song where everyone you play this at the club. Like DJs will play this at concerts like all the time just to get the crowd hype because it's an easy crowd hype song.
Good.
Yeah, Travis Scott knows how to make just hype songs, and this is the peak of it right here.
The epitome.
Yeah. We'll see on much for 2016. I have "That's What I Like" from Bruno Mars, and then "Heathens" as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Heathens.
Yeah. 2017, the hardest year. I had to go with "Humble" though. It's my personal favorite Kendrick Lamar song from the year. And I mean, it's just I think just the idea of "Humble" is it's people have called it a perfect song. I think the phrase "perfect song" gets thrown out too much. So I'm not gonna say it, but like people talk about like the fact that he's making a song about being humble while also sounding very braggadocious is very like not hard to do, but it's very impressive that he does it, and the flow and cadence that he has throughout the whole song is very impressive. Not a lot of artists can do it, so that all goes into it as well. But my honorable mentions for 2017 were EXO Tour Life, and then I had Rockstar from Post Malone. 2018, I had Lucid Dreams from Juice WRLD. I mean,
classic.
Yeah, if you know anything about me, you know I'm a Juice WRLD guy. I've listened to Juice WRLD pretty much since he debuted. I've always been on Juice WRLD. And this is the song that got me into it, I think. I mean, I'm sure it actually
was everywhere.
It was actually technically leading with me, but I mean, Lucid Dreams was huge for the community. So
Yeah.
And my honorable mention for 2018 were "Wake Up in the Sky," which if you haven't heard the song, you might like it, Devin. It has Bruno Mars in it.
"Wake Up in the Sky." Is it by Bruno Mars or?
No, he's featuring it. It's Gucci Mane song.
It's Gucci Mane?
Yeah. And then I have "Pray for Me." 2019, I have "Blinding Lights." The outfit might look familiar, but yeah. It's my favorite Weeknd song from the album After Hours, and I love the After Hours albums. It's a great album. I think he saved the COVID like quarantine. Like I said, 2020 was pretty bad.
Yeah,
and he dropped After Hours,
empty.
and he made sure we ate with that one. And that was at the beginning. This is like March too. Well, this is 2019. This is the lead. Actually, it wasn't the lead single, but it was one of the singles he dropped because Heartless was actually I think the lead single. But these songs both came out in 2019. So and I just remembered that, so that's why I put it here. I didn't have to like look that up. And my mentions for 2019 have been "Earthquake." I also love "Earthquake" as well. And then "The London" from Young Thug, which I don't know if you've heard that, Devin.
Yeah, I've heard
it's
it.
a song with J. Cole on.
Yeah, I've heard it.
Yeah. And 2020, I mean, it's just my personal goal from the 2020. Gotta What You Know About Love. I know Jose knows this. I used to play this song non-stop. This song was on loop. It was, I think it was my number one song in 2020 for you.
I know it came out in 2020.
Yeah, I have this song on loop all the time. I'll sit like, "What you know about love? I got what you need." It was so vibey. I was listening. This is what got me into Pop Smoke. I was like, let me go check out this guy, man. He got a good voice. No homo. He got a good voice. I gotta check him out. And my honorable mentions for 2020 were Rockstar from The Baby, and then Therefore I Am from Billie Eilish. Next, 2021, I have What's Your Name from Tyler, the Creator. I mean, I'm pretty sure I chose this. Yeah, this was my top album of 2021. And I mean, this is my favorite song off the album, What's Your Name. I think it's just really catchy and yeah. Honorable mentions for 2021 would be Leave the Door Open from, Silk Sonic, and then Happier Than Ever from Billie Eilish. 2022, which is as far as I went to, was Die Hard by Kendrick Lamar for me. And my honorable mentions for 2022 were A Glimpse of Us and As It Was. And that is pretty much it for me because I did not go to 2023. But yeah, there's my leaderboard for all my winners. And I'm pretty sure that is it. Yep.
Leaderboard is a smart idea.
No, smart idea.
Yeah. I mean, I just thought the main reason I thought about doing it is because of Queen. I saw Queen win 5 straight, and I was like, damn, I kind of want to keep track of who won the most.
Yeah.
So I did, and I was like, it just worked out that I had there only one tie with Kendrick and Eminem, so everything worked out 6-5-4. Actually, funny enough, when I first made this, Queen actually had more wins, but I took away more as I started researching more songs. Yeah, I started finding more songs. Like, oh, this song is just better. I think at one point they had 9 wins.
Jesus.
I can see it for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm giving my presentation now by me and Super White Tyler. I went ahead and did this because Deven added a little toast.
Oh, you just added that?
Yeah, I added that.
Just now.
So I gotta get Super White Tyler up here. He gave me some recommendations and whatnot. Kept me in line. But as Gabe did, see, I thought we were going to the 70s, going to the 70s. So yeah. I started with 70, and I have all my honorable mentions and everything listed out, and all my goats of every year and whatnot. But without further ado, let's get into it. So the 70s.
Back up a little bit, Deven.
Back up.
Go.
My slides. Just to preface, I'm gonna start with my honorable mentions first. And
you did goats. Transitions.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna start with my honorable mentions, and then I'm gonna go into my goats. And then also on the number, the year, I put asterisks on the years that were really hard for me to decide. And if there's 2 asterisks, that means I already knew this song was gonna win this year. It was just a matter of what's coming second, basically.
Okay.
I only have a couple of those, I think. I don't remember. So honorable mentions, I got War Pigs by Black Sabbath, Mississippi Queen by Mountain, One Review Elvis Presley, ABC Jackson 5, and Immigrant Song Led Zeppelin.
Okay.
A bunch of classic songs. It just so happened they all came out in 70. I thought One Review was 69, but it actually was 70.
I didn't know it was.
I thought One Review was way earlier.
I thought it was 68, 69, but it turns out it was 1970. It was released July 1970 or something.
I thought it was 60.
And that's a beautiful song. But unfortunately, they can't compete with my classical, hard headbang metal background with Iron Man by Black Sabbath. It's just a classic song.
I've always known you like metal, but I didn't know you liked Black Sabbath though.
Yeah, see, my dad raised me on this kind of metal, 70s, 80s metal. I'm not the biggest fan of Ozzy Osbourne. I think he's pretty overhyped. But he is the Prince of Darkness, so you have to give him his due diligence. And Iron Man is such a beautiful song. I am Iron Man.
I'm Iron Man.
It's the scene. It's the scene of
he started off by saying I am.
Yeah,
he didn't say Iron Man.
Oh, just Iron Man.
That's what you would do. Iron Man.
No,
yes.
But yeah, love this song. So next, 71, hard year. So I got Stairway to Heaven. These are honorable mentions. Stairway to Heaven, Ain't No Sunshine, Take Me Home, Country Roads. Have You Ever Seen the Rain? But my GOAT is Your Song by Elton John.
You're with Elton John?
My mom, she raised me on the 80s, but she also raised me on a bunch of 70s songs. So Elton John and stuff, it's such a nostalgic feel to all of his songs just about. So even though it's he's getting big in the memes nowadays, on TikTok or whatever, it's I've always been with Elton John. I remember my dad's computer, he had iTunes and stuff, so I'd play the Elton John section, or I'd play Journey or whatever, just back to back when we're cleaning the house or doing whatever,
Yeah.
So next, I got 72. Actually, the year both my parents were born. Honorable mentions, I got American Pie, School's Out, Rocket Man, and then Tiny Dancer.
Hey, isn't that a JoJo stand?
No.
Tiny Dancer might be, but this is a JoJo reference. Roundabout,
yes sir. Where's the JoJo picture?
Like I said, I only put the album cover for everything.
Okay.
But I mean, I wasn't with Roundabout. I didn't know about it honestly until JoJo. But like I made like a JoJo playlist of like all the JoJo songs, and I'm gonna start like adding like references and stuff to it. But like just all like the openings, the main themes, and then like the endings and stuff. And roundabout, it's a long ass song first off. It's like almost 10 minutes long, but it's such a good song. Like once you get beyond the get past that, the beat of it is amazing, and then the guitar riffs go pretty hard too.
I think everything about the song is really good.
It's just long. It's like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it is really long.
It gets kind of redundant at points. 73, Hard Year. We got Dancing in the Moonlight, Piano Man, which Piano Man's my favorite Billy Joel song. That song goes hard. Simple Man by Leonard Skinner, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road by Elton John, and Dream On by Aerosmith. This one was really hard for me. I was really stuck between Dancing in the Moonlight, Simple Man, and then Goodbye Yellow Brick Road.
That's such a good song.
And then like My Go, obviously. It was hard for me to choose this, but Freebird by Leonard Skinner. If you're a classical rock fan, the guitar riff of this is one of the most iconic guitar riffs in all of classic rock, metal, rock in general, honestly. This was really hard to pick between this and Simple Man, because I think Simple Man might be more, like I might like it a little more, but I mean the guitar riff, like it gets you in the mood to like punch someone or like drive 150 down a highway while it's pitch black and raining. Like something about the riff of Freebird is just insane. Next, we got 74, Honorable Mention, Sweet Home Alabama, Jolene, Hooked on a Feeling. But I gotta go Killer Queen. Good old Killer Queen.
Sir.
It's a classic. Queen, much like Gabe's list, did a lot of dominance in the 70s for me.
That's what they do.
There was actually times where like I think Queen probably should have won, but I was like, I gotta reel it back a little bit and pick someone else, just because like I can't just have Queen dominate all of the 70s.
They were like that though.
They were like that, but it's like okay, well, I do also like this song, and it was really hard. But Killer Queen, good song. Not my favorite Queen song, but still an amazing song, for sure. 75, Honorable Mentions, Rock and Roll All Night by Kiss, Why Can't We Be Friends, and then Landslide by Fleetwood Mac. This one hurt me, because I really do love Landslide, but I didn't realize Bohemian Rhapsody was 85.
Was it the same as me, where it's like,
I thought Bohemian Rhapsody was 86. So I thought I was going to choose Landslide by Fleetwood Mac, but you have to go Bohemian Rhapsody. I should have put 2 asterisks on this one, because it was pretty much a shoo-in, whatever year Bohemian Rhapsody was, because it is one of my, I said it during the music tournament, it's probably my favorite song ever. I consider it a perfect song, just about.
I would agree.
So it's like, whatever this song came up, it was going to win that year no matter what, just about. I thought it was 76. So I was like, oh yeah, Landslide by Fleetwood Mac, good song, good premise, but Bohemian Rhapsody is it.
Yep.
76, Don't Go Breaking My Heart by Elton John, The Reaper by Blue Oyster Cult, TNT, and then D4C, and then Hotel California by the Eagles. And my winner is Somebody Loved by Queen. Another beautiful song.
Or Tyler, respect the Queen choices.
It's another beautiful song. Because the reason why I thought that Bohemian Rhapsody was on 76,
you thought it was the same album?
It's the album cover.
Yeah.
I thought I knew it was like the lion and the stuff like that and the bird. Because like if you look, the album covers are really similar. It's just this is obviously toned down.
I thought
it was the same album
thing.
cover. So I was like, oh, I guess Bohemian Rhapsody won 76, but it didn't.
That's what I was thinking. Cause I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to get, because I knew I had to give it to Bohemian
Rhapsody.
I knew we had to give it to Bohemian Rhapsody, but I was like, I love Somebody to Love, and it's not. Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay, never mind.
But I was like, I want Somebody to Love to get his love, but I mean, yeah. Luckily, they were 2 separate years.
Yeah, I was very happy they were 2 separate years, because I can give it the love that it deserves.
Yeah.
Low-key, I was looking it up online.
I think that song's low-key underrated.
I was saying it's a low-key under the radar song. Like people, like if you know, you know. People know the song, but they don't think about it. And then once you like get into it, you're like, oh, damn, like. God, it's so good. It's such a good. Queen is such a good band. If you've never listened to Queen, go listen to all their discography right now.
You're bugging.
You're bugging.
I don't want to believe you.
Nuts. You got to listen to Queen. 77, another shoehorn in because of 2 asterisks. I got Dreams by Fleetwood Mac, We Will Rock You, The Chain, We Are the Champions, and then Mr. Blue Sky. A lot of heavy hitters this year. 77 was a hard year, but unfortunately, Carry On My Wayward Son by Kansas is also one of my favorite songs of all time. Like Deven said, there was a point where it's like you listen to your parents' music and you kind of listen to your own music. I was really big into Supernatural, and one of the big songs was Carry On My Wayward Son, and that was a song that I had on straight up repeat for months at a time when I was in middle school. It's just a great song. Kansas, again, is not a very well-known artist. They only have like 2 songs. There's this one, and then I want to say Dust in the Wind, but that's like their only two good songs or big songs. But this was a shoehorn in for 77 for me. But again, heavy competition. I originally had We Will Rock You, but I was like, came out in 77. I have to bring it back in. You got to bring it into Kansas right there. 78. I guess this went out of order, but as you can see, I have I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor. My honorable mentions are Don't Stop Me Now, Dust in the Wind, Copacabana. I actually not the biggest fan of Copacabana, but it's so catchy. I don't know, you've probably heard it. It's like a very beachy feel. It's like at the Copacabana. It's a very like beachy feel. It's hard to explain. And then obviously September, I have Renegade by Styx, and then The Gambler. And obviously my GOAT is I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor. Another beautiful song.
Respect.
Mom, I showed this to my mom. She was like, "What do you know about Gloria Gaynor?" I'm like, "You raised me. The fuck you mean? What do I know about Gloria Gaynor? You raised me on this."
Right, it'd be the parents who act like it's impossible for us to go back and listen to old music. Like
it's like, Mom, you literally played this at least once a week when I was a kid. I know this song.
You weren't even alive. I'm like, okay, do I have to be alive to listen to this song?
Exactly.
Like I could go back and still listen to it.
Exactly. But she was like shocked that I had this. But yeah, this was it was a harder year because I do like Don't Stop Me Now, and then obviously I have like September and then Renegade. But it wasn't as hard because I do love I Will Survive. Ever since like I heard it, I want to say like I almost remember the day. It was like in 5th grade. It's like the first day I heard it. I want to say 5th grade. And I remember I was on my way to football practice, or on my way back from football practice, and it came on. And I was like, hold up a sec, I will survive it. And I was getting into it. But there's that Dubsky. 79, another hard year. Gimme 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 by ABBA. Old Time Rock and Roll. I Was Made for Loving You. Another Brick in the Wall, Part 2 specifically.
I didn't know you listened to Pink Floyd.
Not really, but I listen to some of it because like again, my dad.
I mean that is their most popular song, I'm pretty sure.
And then Rock With You by Michael Jackson are all the honorable mentions. Okay. But my Dubsky is Highway to Hell, AC/DC. I feel like I had to go with this. I felt bad that, well, I guess I'll get into it later, but I didn't put them on a lot of stuff because I'm not a big fan of AC/DC, but they have a certain set of songs that are just amazing, and Highway to Hell is definitely one of them.
Oh, yeah.
But without further ado, let's go ahead and grab the 80s. Starting in 1980, we have Crazy Little Thing Called Love, Celebration, Keep on Loving You, and then Take It on the Run. Which I didn't realize I had 2 REO Speedwagon songs on there.
Oh my god.
JoJo. Because I'm not with REO Speedwagon like that usually. So, all right, so I got 2. But the GOAT is another one, Bites the Dust by Queen. Again, another Queen Dubsky. I feel like you got to go this one for the 80s. I believe also Back in Black came out in 80, right?
Yeah, that was my mention.
So I'm not a. I can admit it's a good song, but I'm not the biggest fan. I think it's a little bit overplayed.
Really? I think so. Thunderstruck would be overplayed, not that.
Yes and no. Like I feel like I've heard a lot more back. Maybe because like my dad loves that song, so I've heard a lot from him, and I just feel like here Back in Black. Oh yeah, you got me there. That's part of the reason also why I put Highway to Hell a little higher over some other stuff, because I was like, I need to give AC/DC their love because they do deserve the love. So I had to give it to them. But another one, Bites the Dust, another beautiful song.
Well, I think for any song that's like pre-2000s, it'll never be overplayed for me because like people don't play those songs that much to where overplayed for me has to be like I hear it like everywhere. Everywhere I go, I'm not gonna hear people playing 80s music or something like on the radio, like unless I'm with my dad. Like on like the radio when I go to school with my mom, they're playing the top hits of now. They're not gonna play like an 80s song. So I feel like, at least for me in my experience, an older song like below the 2000s will never be overplayed for me.
We'll get into 81 now. 81 honorable mentions: In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins, classic song.
Yeah, classic.
Jesse's Girl, Rick Springfield, classic song. And then Who's Crying Out by Journey. This one was hard, but it wasn't like hard enough for me to like put an asterisk there, like to specify that it was hard. Because like In the Air Tonight, Phil Collins is just an amazing song. So it's hard to beat that, but Don't Stop Believing by Journey definitely did beat that in my opinion. Like I said, big on the 80s music, and Journey's one of the songs that Journey's one of the bands like my mom was obsessed with when she was in the 80s and stuff. So I definitely listened to my fair share of Journey, and Don't Stop Believing is a classic song. A little bit overplayed sometimes. When I was a kid, I remember hearing it everywhere. I guess out of my parents, like stores would play Don't Stop Believing. They play it at school. They play it at games. So it was like a little bit overplayed, but it's a pretty timeless song. So I had to give it its props. We go to 82. This one had a lot. So I'm so excited. Africa, Eye of the Tiger, Should I Stay or Should I Go? White Wedding, which that one I could probably take off.
Should I stay or should I go from High School Musical when Gabriella had to leave? Do you remember that?
No. I feel from the Clash.
Have you ever seen High School Musical, Deven?
I think I've only seen like one, but I've never seen them fully. But I know the song he used for everything. Like, should I stay or should I go?
Yeah. And then I had a Thriller, Beat It, PYT, and then Jack and Diane.
Basically
and
just Michael
what's
Jackson's
that
album.
song? His album,
The
yeah.
Big Three.
Yeah. But had to go with
Billie Jean, okay. We're having a lot of agreements here.
Yeah, that's something I noticed when I was watching y'all's list. I was like, huh.
I
Interesting.
mean, some of them really get me. Like,
Yeah,
how
for
could you not
sure.
pick these?
Like
I mean,
Billie
when it
Jean-
comes to 82, I think you can pick anything off this album
No,
though,
yeah,
from
for
Michael
sure.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Like, you can go, you wouldn't even be wrong. You take PYT or Human Nature, Thriller, Beat It. Like, you're not wrong for any of these
True.
picks.
Yeah. But Billie Jean is probably my favorite Michael Jackson song, or
Really?
at least one of them. So I kind of had to throw it up there.
Yeah.
I think Thriller also one of those songs that can be a little bit overplayed at times.
I don't
I
think
can't
it was
take- I can't take
overplayed, but I
Thriller.
think Thriller's kind of overrated.
It's a little bit
I
overrated.
can't take
yeah.
Thriller seriously anymore. I don't know why.
I remember my mom said that when she was in high school, when like the day Thriller came out, literally everyone skipped school. Even like the teachers, the principals skipped school. Like everyone skipped school
Yeah.
to stay home and watch the MTV music video.
Let me explain my reason on why I think Thriller's overrated. Because me and Tyler talking about this, we agree on this. Like, the reason I think Thriller's overrated is because I think Thriller is iconic because of the video. The song itself isn't like
It's an
his
okay
best
song,
song.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
no,
I-
it's still a good song for sure.
And I totally
but it's not
agree.
his best song. And I think the music
video
video is
carried.
why it's so iconic.
I agree.
So
Yeah.
that's why I think it's overrated. Not because I think the song is bad.
Yeah. But we'll move on to 83, another hard year. Separate Ways by Journey. Faithfully also by Journey. Holy Diver and Rainbow in the Dark by Dio. Shout at the Devil, Motley Crue, and Helter Skelter, Motley Crue.
I don't know. I'm just gonna keep laughing every time I hear
Is it
something
JoJo
JoJo related.
reference?
Yes. I'm good.
I was thinking I heard out his breath.
No, Dio does not have a lot of good songs, but the ones that are good, you know? Unfortunately, I had to go with Elton John. I'm Still Standing. Good song. Not unfortunately, like it's a bad, like it's a good song, but these are all like Separate Ways, Holy Divers, Shout at the Devil. These are like classic songs in the scope of like rock in the 80s. But I'm Still Standing is probably like my favorite Elton John song. So I had to give my boys some props with this one. But tough competition for this year for sure.
Yeah.
We go to 84, Just the Two of Us, Last in Line, also Dio, Holding Out for a Hero, Jump, Runaway, For Whom the Bell Tolls, Fade to Black, and Call of Cthulhu. So this one was hard because Ride the Lightning came out in 84.
Called Cthulhu, honorable mention.
Dude, I love that song.
I know. That's why I thought it would have been your pick.
Oh, see, this one actually surprised me because I thought it was going to be a Metallica song, but it's not. It's not any Metallica songs for my winner. I just don't think I'd picked a winner.
Metallica never won anything.
No, they did, but not for.
okay.
There's a lot of good songs.
I'm like, this is
obviously.
not Tyler.
It's not your
There's
list.
a lot of good songs, but had to go "Careless Whisper" by George Michael.
Yeah.
It is a
Yes.
classic song.
Dude, me and Tyler
You
were just like
cannot go-
me and Tyler just agreeing on so many picks.
You cannot go wrong with George. You saw that? You pulled like you went to your slide on 84, and this picture shot popped up, and I was like, huh. But
I know that
we might talk about
picture.
it's a timeless classic. It's hard to beat this song. Really, like I feel like if someone was to sing this song in public, I might even actually join them. Especially like it's a crowd pleaser song, you know.
Oh yeah.
85. This is another shoehorn in. So honorable mentions: Running Up the Hill, Walking on Sunshine, Take on Me, I Want to Know What Love Is, Summer of '69, Everyone Wants to Rule the World, and Smoke in the Boiler Room. So Everyone Wants to Rule the World
That's a
was
good one.
probably gonna win. If I didn't know this song came out, because I thought this song came out in like 84 or 86. I didn't think it was 85. Because when I think of the 80s, like the epitome of the 80s, it's Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Like for some reason, like if I think of like an 80s montage of like movies or pictures of like my parents in high school or whatever, I think of that song.
Yeah,
Like
you
that's the
feel like a-
song
like-
that's playing.
Like a montage or like a collage of like people.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
in the
doing
80s, doing
things
shit in the
doing
80s,
shit,
and
then
that's the
that
song that's overplaying the song.
I agree.
So like it for me, it epitomizes the 80s, but unfortunately, Home Sweet Home, which is also one of my favorite songs of all time, thanks to my father, because Motley Crue is his favorite band.
I think I heard
So I
that
listened to this song. I sang it at karaoke.
You ever
and
listen to Motley Crue?
I don't think I've heard
Peacemaker
it.
sang it on the piano.
Oh, that's the song he sings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's such a beautiful song. It's piano melody. It's I don't know. It's kind of up there with Bohemian Rhapsody for me. It's one of my favorites all time. So I knew it was a shoehorn in. I thought this album came out in like 84, 86. I didn't think it was 85, but it was 85, so it's a shoehorn for the winner.
I think I know.
86 got another shoehorn.
86 should be what I think it is, and I think
so
it is.
I think
it's not an honorable mention, so I think I know what it is.
So we got Living on a Prayer. You got You Could Love. Bon Jovi was in his bag this year. Living on a Prayer. You Could Love a Bad Name. One Dead or Alive. Any one of those takes.
Yeah.
Sanitarium's a good song. Walk Like an Egyptian. We got the JoJo reference. I remember my dad was playing it in the car and he went to skip it. And I was like, nah, put it back on. He's like, you like this song? I was like, I fucking love this song. He's like, why? And I'm like, it's a good song. I didn't want to be like, it's from JoJo.
I gotta edit it.
No, I tell my dad that all the time. If there's a song from JoJo, I'm like, this is a JoJo song. He's like, that JoJo's again. Because me and my brother are like, my brother doesn't love JoJo, but he knows JoJo. So he'd be like, it's a JoJo.
Yeah. Then I had the Final Countdown. I feel like you gotta put the Final Countdown as an honorable mention. Like, it's just a classic song, timeless classic. And I Shine Your Arms. But of course, you know what my goat is, and that is Master of Puppets by Metallica. Metallica is, they won my 3x3 for artists. They're probably my favorite band. And Master of Puppets is one of their best songs ever. So I had to throw it up there for sure. It was pretty much a shoehorn in. Whatever year this came out, that was the year that it was going in.
Yeah.
87. Dance with Somebody, Whitney Houston, which my mom was also shocked by that. She's like, you know Whitney Houston? I'm like, are we gonna keep doing this for every song that you see?
You know Michael Jackson?
You know Michael Jackson? I'm like, yes, I know Michael Jackson. What are we doing? I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Welcome to the Jungle, Paradise City, Smooth Criminal, and then Girls Goes Girls. But after a lot of just, it's a weird song, but I kind of like it.
Yeah.
But of course, the winner is Sweet Child of Mine. I know you went with Welcome to the Jungle. What did you pick for 87? Bad. That's okay. So you went with Welcome to the Jungle.
This was my own
another good pick. But Sweet Child of Mine is a beautiful
song.
song. You want to talk about a crazy like intro riff of a guitar? Just a Sweet Child of Mine, like it just goes nuts. This is one of those songs that I've talked about before. Like there's certain songs that like I have to sing when I'm like in the car or whatever, and this is one of those songs I sing at the top of my lungs. I go all out for it because I love this song so much. It's one of my favorite Guns N' Roses songs. We have 88 honorable mentions: Bad Medicine, Every Rose Has Its Thorn, Harvester of Sorrow, and I'm Gonna Be. But this wouldn't be my list without, of course, one by Metallica. It is my favorite song of all time from Metallica. So I guess I should have made this a shoehorn in because this was also another shoehorn one. Best song from Metallica. The intro with the guitar is nuts. Everyone, I feel like, because of the meme, whatever cartoon that was, like the guy's like laying in bed and like he sits up and it's like, it's like
it's from Rim.
I know the cartoon, but I can't think of the name of it.
Stampy and Rim or something like that.
It's Rim and Stimpy. Rim and
like
Stimpy.
Yeah, but that meme, like, it's such a beautiful song. But let's go on to the next one. 89. I have Poison by Alice Cooper, Love Shack, Blame It on the Rain, which my mom's like, what you know about Milli Vanilli? Again. And I was like, first off, we literally heard it today in the car, so don't act like I never heard this song before. Second off, like, it's a good song. Blame it on the rain.
Parents should be saying stuff, though.
Yeah.
They when he released the song first, but I can still know it.
And then she always has to tell me like, you know, your aunt and I went to a Milli Vanilli concert and it sucked. And I was like,
what?
Okay, because it was outside.
What that got to do with me?
Because it was outside. It was pouring rain. She's like, that's why Milli Vanilli's bad. I'm like, because it was outside concert pouring rain. That's on you. Like, what do you mean that's bad concert? That's just on you for poor planning.
Yeah.
But then Dr. Feelgood and then Same Old Situation. But I have to go good old Kickstart My Heart by Motley Crue. Another phenomenal song. Dr. Feelgood also could have fit there. That was kind of a harder decision.
You're really rocking with Motley Crue.
Yeah.
Were they even an honorable mention when you did the music directory?
I believe so. They should have been.
Okay.
Because my dad, it's his favorite band. So that's Motley Crue is one of the bands that was always on. As long as it's on for like the playlist is longer than like 5 songs, a Motley Crue song is coming on for sure. So Kickstart My Heart. But again, it could probably substitute with Dr. Feelgood. Either one of them can go in here. Same album. But we're gonna get to the 90s. So starting in 1990, I got Poison, Nothing Compares to You, and then Cowboys from Hell, and then Cherry Pie. This one, all these songs are like good in my opinion, but like they're not like the next level of good. They're just okay. right?
Yeah.
But I gotta
And
go
there's Thunderstruck,
Thunderstruck.
yeah.
So
Okay.
Mr. 3 for 3 right here.
Yeah.
You gotta give it to Thunderstruck. I feel it's
Yeah.
just an iconic song, such a good song.
I'm destroying what.
Like it gets you hyped for no
does.
reason. There's no reason for it to go that hard, but it does.
But it just
I just
does.
get pumped, man. I'm like, I'm ready.
I'm ready to fight a war. Like put me against Madara. I'm
Yeah.
getting his out. Come on.
I literally put me in the front. I know that guy that everyone calls the bravest. I'll be him. Put me in. Just let me listen to that music.
If it's something about the song makes me feel like I'm about to like perform in front of like a huge crowd. I'm just getting amped.
Like you're gonna come up and you're like.
Yeah, I'm like right to the stage. Like, I'm here.
Yeah, it's just you gotta give it to Thunderstruck on this one. It's their last.
It's
hurrah,
gotta be
too.
like AC/DC's best song.
It probably is their best song, honestly. 1991. A lot.
God
of,
damn. Oh my God.
There's a lot of honorable mentions here.
Not with Ozzy Osbourne, he says.
I'm not usually with Ozzy Osbourne. He has some good songs. Okay, so Give It Away, Under the Bridge by Red Hot Chili Peppers, Smells Like Teen Spirit, Come As You Are, Lithium, Nirvana, Nothing Else Matters, The Unforgiven, Metallica, Don't Cry, Guns N' Roses, Knock on Heaven's Door, Guns N' Roses, Civil War, Guns N' Roses, Everything I Do For You, and then Mama, I'm Coming Home. So this one, obviously you can see there was a lot of songs I really did enjoy. And I was debating putting Nothing Else Matters. I actually have a poster that's like in the shape of a guitar, like the lyrics, it has the lyrics on it, and it's in the shape of a guitar, and it's Nothing Else Matters. It's one of my favorite songs from Metallica, but I had to give it to my absolute favorite Guns N' Roses song, and that's November Rain. Another long song, another iconic riff by Slash in the middle. Like if you probably don't know, you might not know the song, but if you've heard the riff, you've probably heard the riff somewhere before. It's a very iconic riff, like even outside of the metal genre. It's in a lot of like movies will do it sometimes, shows will do it sometimes. Like if they need an easy guitar riff, because not easy as in like the person will play it, but if they play it over top of something, then they'll play this. But it's a beautiful song, beautiful message about like his wife dying on his wedding day, and it's rain in November basically. It's a cold rain and it's depressing, but lovely song, lovely music video. 92, we got Symphony of Destruction, I Will Always Love You, and then Walk. This one was a relatively easy year, I feel, for me at least, because I love this song. I don't listen to a lot of 90s rap, but one of the songs I do listen to is It Was a Good Day. That's how I knew when you said there was another song in 92 that came out. I was like, yeah.
I said 93.
Was it 93?
I said 93. I don't think it was this one. I think it's a different song that I'm thinking of.
Because you said
he responded to this.
It was in the early 90s, and I was like, It Was a Good Day, because that's like it's my favorite Ice Cube song for sure.
It's cool driving to this. I'd be driving. I'm like, today's a good day.
Dude, I love it when I was in Arkansas and I was like walking back from like getting dinner or something, and it's like dark outside. It's a little chilly. I'm just walking.
Yeah.
And it's like I have like my burger in my hand, and I'm just vibing. I'm like, yeah. Like it's a song that it puts me in the mood, right?
Oh yeah.
Lovely song. 93.
No creep. Honorable mention?
What?
No creep. Honorable mention? Nothing.
I thought it came out in 93 because.
Oh, it came out in 92. I'm pretty sure.
Let me double check that one because I thought it came out in 93.
I don't know. I remember. I mean, I didn't check it hard, but I don't know. Let's see. The album did come out in 93.
Yeah, the album came out in 93.
Yeah. I don't know.
Either way.
Maybe it was probably a lead single in 92 then.
Maybe. I just didn't look at it like that. But anyways, there is Creep. Yes, Gabe, I do have Creep.
Okay.
But honorable mention, this was a light year. There's not a lot of songs that came out this year that I like really enjoyed.
It was a lead single in 92. Okay.
Then I didn't. My bad.
I don't know how I knew that. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I guess I just knew it somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because I wasn't alive. Believe it or not, I was not alive in 92.
Neither was I.
So
or 93 for that matter. But
yeah.
Heart Shaped Box by Nirvana, it's a good song, I guess. It's okay. But Creep, gotta take it.
Oh, yeah.
For sure, in 93. Or 92, whatever you prefer. But beautiful song.
If you want to be real or be fake.
Yeah,
whichever.
it's up to you, what your preference is.
Yeah.
94.
I mean, you're still doing better than Deven is. You only missed one so far.
And even then, I didn't,
At least the one that we
I didn't
know
really
of.
miss it. It was like
it was just
the
like you
album
just
came
didn't know
out in
lead
93.
single from a time you weren't even born.
Exactly. That's all my
like
bad.
Deven was missing stuff he was alive in.
Yeah.
By like 3 years.
I was doing something last year. Don't do that.
You did Kill Bill or SZA.
Oh yeah, Kill Bill. Yeah.
Because you were like, yeah.
I want to know. Yeah, I didn't just talk from top of my head. Like, yeah, that came out like last year.
You said it came out like this year.
Devin be like 2000.
No,
I'm really rocking with like that's what I like from Bruno Mars 2000.
It came out in 20 something.
Yeah,
Oddly enough, I mainly messed up with stuff that came out like in the recent years for some reason.
I know that was
I
like, the
don't
weird
know the
part.
recent years. I don't know why.
Well, anyways, 94 honorable mentions. We got Buddy Holly, Basket Case, Black Hole Sun, Loser, Juicy, Big Papa, and then Self Esteem. But Dubsky, Say It Ain't So.
You listen to Weezer, Tyler? Oh my god, bro.
Man, you don't say it here. You don't say it here.
L Pig, bro. They unironically listens to Weezer.
Say It Ain't So is such a beautiful song. It's one of those songs I gotta sing when it comes on. It's a classic
I
song.
only know the meme for the.
Yeah.
Like, no.
You didn't realize that when I said Buddy Holly as an honorable mention? Like, I listened to Weezer?
I didn't recognize. I didn't realize you said Weezer. I saw Basket Case. Like, yo, that's a good pick. I didn't see the Weezer.
Anyways, yeah, I had to go Say It Ain't So by Weezer. I don't listen to a lot of Weezer, if that helps. I basically only listen to this album.
Look at these people, bro. They look.
They're just dudes.
They're just dudes.
Yeah. All right, now we're getting at 95. Honorable mentions, Gangsta's Paradise,
Okay.
1979, Just a Girl, and then I got 5 on it. But I went kind of a different route with y'all. Oh, wait.
Whoa,
I thought I played a different song here. All right, Bullet for Butterfly Wings. We'll still take it. I love this song. It's a,
You thought you went a different route?
I
picked that, but alright. I guess my pick.
I did go different routes. Bullet for Butterfly Wings. I don't listen to a lot of Smashing Pumpkins. I literally listened to 2 songs, which is 1979 and Bullet for Butterfly Wings, and they're both in the same album. But yeah, I like the songs. Not much I can say about that. It was just like there.
No, hot dog.
96.
No.
So did California Love come out in 96 or 95?
95.
Was it 95?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I was thinking of was over there. So I guess I just said it came out in 96. Whatever.
Okay.
Then King Nothing and then
I guess I lied.
Because I lied. That's on me. Winner is Santeria by Sublime. This is one of those songs. I don't listen to Sublime at all. This is the only song I listen to from Sublime. But I love the beat of this song. It's another song that when it comes on, I gotta sing it. So I had to throw it here. Also, like Metallica, the albums that came out this year, that like 96 were kind of like it was mid. So
Metallica fell off at this point.
they low-key fell off for 96.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I don't think
I was gonna say like self-titled was like the last good one, but I mean, I don't know. That's subjective.
there's like another good album in like 2008. But yeah,
And there's 72 seasons.
I still haven't listened to it yet. Is it good?
I don't know.
You
I've heard it's good.
Oh,
My manager's a huge Metallica fan. He's like, it's the best album since self-titled. That's what he said.
Really? You didn't fuck with Death Magnetic?
Not that I remember. I remember him saying he remember talking about the Black Album and self-titled, and he was like,
Well, the Black Album.
Black
is
Album is self-titled, yeah. But like he's saying it 2 different ways to the guy, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I think he said like the Black Album, and he was like, what is that?
Yeah, the self-titled album.
But yeah, I mean that's what he said. I don't know.
I remember when I was a kid and I saw the self-titled album. I didn't know what a self-titled album was, so I was just like, oh, I guess it's like their biggest hits. That's weird. There's a lot of songs that I know that are big that are on here, like Master of Puppets are one. That's a little weird, but I guess these are what they consider the biggest hits.
I didn't know self-titled album was a thing for like a long time.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I just associate with this nigga's lazy, bro. He couldn't think of a name for his album, so he just named it his artist name.
Yeah, that's pretty lazy
bum.
thinking.
Yeah.
We go to 97. Honorable mentions: Everlong, Song 2, Semi-Charmed Life, My Hero, Jumper,
Academia?
and then Memory That Mains. What?
Oh my God, Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters. You can
Foo
get the
Fighters.
reference.
Song 2, JoJo reference.
Yeah, but the winner is Hypnotize, Biggie.
Yeah.
Man.
You got to go Hypnotize. I feel it's one of my favorite Biggie songs. It's so catchy. I love the hook. It just goes nuts. Another one of those songs, kind of like
Biggie,
it was a good day. It's like when it comes on, it's like I just get happy. I get jiggy. I feel like I gotta go take a walk. I like.
Wasn't this song in Spider-Verse too, the first one? Pretty sure it was when he was walking through Brooklyn. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
You sure?
It's been a long time since I've seen it.
Biggie was definitely in the first movie. I know for a fact it was either Hypnotized or something else, but I'm pretty sure it was Hypnotized. I can check it.
Yeah, I don't
But we're going on to
remember
98. 98 honorable mentions: Kids on Our Right, Voodoo, Wanna Be a Baller, and then Spiders. But my Dubsky is Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls. Another amazing song. Another song that when it comes on, I gotta sing it. Yeah, it's a JoJo reference for sure. But
You get tired of it? How good is JoJo Rabbit?
no, like it is.
Everywhere I go.
I was saying like a lot of these songs like pre 2000s are gonna be like a JoJo reference, just about either the song or the artist. But beautiful song. Breaking Benjamin also did a cover of this, which is not as good. I prefer the original more, but
Yeah, it is
okay.
Into the Spider-Verse.
It is.
Yeah, it's like a scene where they're like showing Brooklyn. I remember it.
Huh.
Interesting.
I don't remember
Yeah,
that.
but that's what I remember. I think when we were talking about on the award show, I was like, yeah, the soundtrack is just good. They had like the obviously the songs from the official soundtrack, and then they played Hypnotize. I was like, dude, this soundtrack just slaps.
They just went nuts.
They ate.
They went nuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
99. I Want It That Way. Parallel Universe. Scar Tissue. Californication. All the Small Things. Learn to Fly. Forgot About Dre. Just Don't Give a Fuck, and then Drive. But I think we all know where this is going. Good old My Name Is. It's a great song. I was stuck between this one, Forgot About Dre, and then Californication. But I feel like I kind of gotta go Eminem. Eminem was in his bag, like you said, 99, early 2000s.
99 to 04.
He was
Like,
just
It was just nuts, like the way that he dominated almost the way Queen dominated for a while there. It was just
the only thing is like Queen just had the 10-year span.
they just
Eminem
went
only
nuts.
had like 5
They just
years.
like repeatedly
Yeah.
went through it. You
back
know?
to back.
It was just crazy. But
Yep.
next we got the 2000s. So 2000 got Yellow, Kryptonite, Kill You, In the End, Down with the Sickness, Miss Jackson, and Stan.
You fuck with Coldplay like that, Tyler?
I fuck with Coldplay heavy.
For really? Are we gonna be singing Vivida Loca or not? What is it like?
Vivida Loca.
Yeah, I don't know.
Living la
It's
vida
like
loca.
Vivida Viva
It's,
something.
But anyways, winner is Real
The
Slim
Minecraft
Shady.
parody. Yeah.
I think we all had this
Minecraft
one.
parody.
We did. Yeah.
So
we did.
another 3 for 3.
Yeah, there's a Minecraft parody of the Coldplay song. It's the Fallen Kingdom.
Yeah, it's Fallen
Oh,
Kingdom.
that.
Yeah.
So forget that.
But
was
we've already
Coldplay.
talked about Real Slim Shady, so I'll just get to the next one. 2001, I got The Middle, Clint Eastwood, Island in the Sun, which is the only other Weezer song other than the Blue album that I listened to. It's Been a While, Toxicity, and Aerials. So Aerials, I wanted to put Aerials up there for me. I had Chop Suey.
Chop Suey. Okay.
The thing is I wanted, because I've always liked Aerials more, and I was listening to Toxicity, Aerials, and Chop Suey like back to back.
That's
like,
exactly what I was doing.
which one
to
do I
pick
want
for
more?
one.
And I was like, okay, I think I take Toxicity out. So now it's just Aerials and Chop Suey. And it's just like the wake up, why'd you put a little makeup? It gets me hyped. So it's like I had to put, I think, Chop Suey in there. But literally those two could flip back and forth for me.
Yeah.
Two amazing songs from System of a Down. 2002, Clean Out My Closet, Skater Boy, Can't Stop, By the Way, Till I Collapse, The Scientist, Headstrong, and then When I'm Gone. But Dubsky is Without Me. This is one of my favorite Eminem songs. I used to listen to it on repeat freshman year in high school, like on the bus stop, and I'd be sitting there like rapping it. Like there's a bush there, so I'd be like rapping at the bush. I'm like, you don't like, basically like, you don't know me, son. Like I'm going into it.
Him.
Yeah,
I mean, he
David
doesn't know
Goggins.
you.
Yeah,
I was
true.
like, you don't know me, son. I'm like, I'm sitting there. I got my earbuds in. I'm sitting there
This looks
rapping
like a
at the
job for
bush.
me.
It's like
So
6
everybody
a.m. It's fucking cold outside. I got football practice. I got like morning workouts in like 20 minutes. I gotta hit this bus. I'm like sitting there rapping. Like, it was Without Me. Like two trailer park girls go round me outside, round me outside, round me outside. Like I was getting hyped to it. But this is probably my favorite Eminem song, so I had to throw it up there. 03, honorable mentions, Just Like You, Hey Ya, Stacy's Mom, and then Numb, and then 45. This one was hard because I feel like Hey Ya could obviously take that top spot as well.
Yeah.
But I Hate Everything About
This
You.
is what I knew.
It's just
yeah.
an amazing song.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite 3 Days Grace songs. I get hype every time I hear it. Like low-key when I listen to it, like I'll sing it in the car, and every time I finish, I'm like, I didn't feel that one enough. I gotta go back. I gotta replay that song. I gotta go again, sing it again. I didn't have enough emotion with that one, you know. Like I'll sing to my voice is hoarse singing this song. So this one was hard, but Hey Ya can obviously throw itself up there as well. They can go back and forth. Next, 04, we got American Idiot, Through the Wire, Mockingbird, Helena, and then I'm Not Okay. My Chemical Romance, I forget the name of the album, but they came out this year and they had a bunch of good songs. And
Death of the Bachelor.
in 2004.
Oh, that's what we mean by this year. I was like, they're out, they're like working on it.
Yeah, they had a bunch of good songs that came out. But I went ahead with Mr. Brightside from The Killers. This is like a classic song. I feel like it's like, I know people consider it like not like the white national anthem, but it's like, how do you get a white person hype if you play Mr. Brightside from The Killers?
How does this go?
Is this like the sequel to
I'm
Mr.
coming
Blue
out on my
Sky?
stage and I'm feeling just fine. Gotta get out because I got it all. It started off with a kiss. I didn't move like this. And it was only a kiss.
It doesn't sound familiar.
Because I'm Mr. Brightside.
No, I never heard of this.
You've heard it for sure. It's in movies. If you heard it, you'd be like, oh wait, I know this song.
Okay.
But anyways, love the song. I also love Through the Wire. I love the
Story behind it?
no, I saw like a documentary of Kanye making the song, and he had like the church choir singing the song, and like the way he was like composing them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, this is like so cool the way he composed everybody singing the song. It was just amazing. But Mr. Brightside took that dub, barely took the dub, I should say. 2005, a lot of songs, because this is when Dare came out, the album from Gorillaz, and I love Gorillaz. So I have like Dirty Harry, Feel Good Inc., Dare, and then also I forget the name of the album, but one of the Fall Out Boys albums came out this year as well, and I'm a big like 2000s emo pop punk. So Dance Dance, Sugar We're Going Down Swingin', there's The Kill, Best of You, Photograph, and Rockstar. Pretty much like the two Nickelback songs I actually like. I don't listen to a lot of Nickelback, but I listen to those two a lot. Hey There Delilah, it's a classic song. 10,000 Fists, Stricken, and then BYOB. There's a lot of songs came out in 05. That's like right up my alley. But I had to give it to I Write Sins Not Tragedies. We've already talked about it. It's a classic song.
Yeah.
You got to give it to him. It is what it is. But this was a hard decision because I feel like Stricken could have been up there. BYOB could have been up there. Even Hey There Delilah could have been up there.
Yeah, the thing is, I originally had Hey There Delilah, and then I realized how many bangers came out that year.
There's
like,
so many songs that came out in 05. I was like, damn, like everyone dropping in 05. That's crazy. So we'll get on to 06. I had Crazy, Danny California, Snow, Welcome to the Black Parade. So what's the name of that album? Is it The Black Parade? It's the My Chemical Romance, and like that's the album that the year that it came out.
Little drummer boy,
yeah,
right?
with the band leader. He's like the marching band leader. Welcome to the Black Parade, Teenagers, and then also 1X came out this year as well, which is rough. So Riot, 1X, and then Diary of Jane, and then Through the Fire and the Flames, purely because of Guitar Hero. I love that song so much playing on Guitar Hero. But as Gabe said with Riot, it's a song that always gets him hyped, and he was chanting it at the concert. Fortunately, I didn't have to, because the song that I picked was one of the ones that they did first, and it's Animal I've Become. That was like one of the first 5 songs they did. So I didn't have to sit there and cheer. I cheered Riot with you, but this one played earlier.
I mean, I was still like the other song. I'm not saying like
no, I was saying like
mid.
it's in the similar vein. It's just like this is the song that like it's another song that, like I will go fight an army with this song playing. Like I get like feral when I hear it. Like my body like I'm gonna like I want to go smash a 500-pound deadlift when I hear this thing. You know what I mean? Like it gets me unnecessarily hyped for no reason. It just does. It's just insanely hyped. But a lot of songs came out in 06 as well, which made it a pretty hard year for me.
Yeah.
2007. I had Beautiful Girls, Paralyzer, Dear Maria, Count Me In, All Time Low, Misery Business, Thanks for the Memories, The Pretender, Fake It, Good Morning, Champion, and I Wonder. So there was a lot of good songs that came out this year, but again, it's a shoehorn in year.
Wait.
All right. So like I said, a lot of good songs came out this year as well, but this was a shoehorn in year for me because of Miserable at Best by Mayday Parade. If you haven't heard it, it's another sad song, but it's a really good song. I actually had a dream the other night, like a week ago, and there was like it was like 2 dreams. So I had a dream, and then I woke up, and then I had another dream, right? And like the first dream, I went through like this whole thing. I had like a wife and a kid. And I basically was like one of the I have very vivid dreams, and I basically lived like 20 years in this dream.
Tsukiyomi?
So like what?
Yeah.
Tsukiyomi yourself?
I Tsukiyomi myself, and then like she ended up dying like in a berserk style, like a cliff.
You for real Tsukiyomi yourself?
And like I was like stressed out, and I woke up, and like I woke up, and I was like my heart was beating. I was like drenched in sweat. I got some water. I finally felt like I could sleep, and there was like a JoJo theme. Like we were like all detectives, and we all had stands, and like there was like a killer, and the killer was Kira, and there was I think it wasn't you, Deven, but someone had like King Crimson like on our side.
What?
And then like we had to fight Killer Queen, and I had a stand called Miserable at Best, and I was like, I don't know why it was this song specifically, but that was my stand, but it was useless. I couldn't do anything.
You know what the ability was?
No, there was no ability. It was just like
There was no ability.
I couldn't even manifest it. It was just like my body, and I didn't know how.
How'd you know you had to stand? Because you could see stands.
Because I could see stands. So then we were fighting Kira, and then he was like the King Crimson guy was like skipping time. So like I had to like calculate out like, okay, where would he be in 5 seconds? I had to like go there. So then he would skip time, and then I'd meet Kira. It was like a whole thing. And basically I ended up getting like bites that dusted. But then like as I was getting bites that dusted, like a clock appeared on my chest, and it like reverted time 5 seconds.
That's your stand ability?
That was my stand ability.
Okay.
Miserable at best. And then I learned that like it was like I could go back 5 seconds, but it takes however long I go back, it takes that much time for it to recharge. And I can also like set point times. So it's like if I set a point in time now, wait 10 seconds, I can go back to that set point, and then it's like I still have to like wait 10 seconds, but I can go back to specific times. It's like a whole thing. Anyways, but I love this song. I've listened to it like ever since I was like a little kid. It was one of those songs that just randomly came up on the radio one day, and I've been in love with it ever since. That's probably why it ended up being my stand. Because I know we talked about like my stand like 1X or whatever.
Yeah.
But like this stand went hard. And I was like,
yeah.
I remember I was talking to a water on the way to the gym. And I was like, listen to the song on repeat. He's like, why are you listening to the song on repeat? And I was like, it was in a dream last night, and I don't know like why it was in my dream. So I was listening to the song, like trying to figure out why it would be in my dream. And I just reminded me of like the last episode of Futurama. It's like this whole thing with like Fry has like a button that reverses time. It reverses time 10 seconds, but it takes 10 seconds to recharge. And he goes to like kill himself by jumping off a building, but then he realizes he doesn't want to. So then he has like reverting time, but he jumped off 11 seconds ago. So it's like he can never stop. And I was like, I guess miserable at best, because like no matter what you do, yeah, like reversing time's cool, but no matter what, you're gonna be miserable, because like you could try to change something, but you'll never be able to like change. I don't know. It was like a whole thing. But I love this song. A lot of heavy hitters on this one as well. But we'll get on to 08. There was Heartless, Savior, which is a phenomenal song. I Don't Care, Indestructible, Inside the Fire, and then Unforgiven 3, which is from the Death Magnetic album I was telling you about from Metallica. It's like a coffin with like a spiral on it. It has a lot of good songs on there.
I'll ask him about it. I'll see if he was tripping or not.
See if it's, I don't know that album. It's like, all right, my buddy knows more than you, man. But
I don't know, man.
my go is Viva La Vida. You called it, Gabe.
Yeah.
Good old Coldplay. It's a classic song.
Fallen Kingdom cover.
Yeah. Like literally this song, again, I've been listening to it since it came out. Every year, like I'll get like a resurgence of like, I want to listen to this song. I'll listen to it for like a week, basically. Love this song.
Good
Beautiful.
choice.
But we'll get on to the next one. 2009. I Got a Feeling, Monster, Walking on a Dream, Hero, Life Starts Now, Break, and then All the Right Moves. A lot of good songs on this one as well, but Fireflies had to take it from me. I feel like you kind of almost gotta go to Fireflies, you know? You don't have to, obviously, but it's definitely a really safe choice. It's a phenomenal song. Not a perfect song by any means, but it's pretty up there. Yeah. It's a really good song. But we'll go on to the 2010. So the asterisk here, I didn't do hardest year, but this was the hardest decade for me. Because I had
makes sense. This is when we're
our prime, basically.
Yeah, it's our prime of our music
of like
taste.
musical development and stuff. But this was the hardest decade for me for sure. There's also like more shoehorns in to like this, whatever year this song is, it wins. Like there's more of those during this decade than there was.
Is there a 2015 shoe-in?
We'll see.
Okay, because I feel like if there is, I feel like I know what it is.
You might.
Bro, can you not do that, Deven?
So we got 2010. We got Grenade, Love the Way You Lie, Animal, Billionaire, Airplanes, Not Afraid, Warrior, and Runaway. All songs came out this year. A lot of songs came out this year. But the winner is Paraphernalia from Pierce the Veil. I didn't listen to a lot of Pierce the Veil when I was younger, but again, it's one of those songs I've listened to since it came out. My dad actually likes Pierce the Veil, so he also played it a lot when I was like growing up. Like we were in the garage working on cars or whatever. And this is one of the Paraphernalia is one of the songs that really stuck out to me. It's just like a message about like, it's basically like this guy's obsessed with this girl, and he like wants like, he's almost like a stalker basically. So he has like a bunch of her like paraphernalia, and her name's Kara, so that's called Paraphernalia. But lovely song, but also Love the Way You Lie, and then Billionaire probably could have come down here too as well. Those are really good songs. Indeed. 2011, got Rolling in the Deep, Party Rock, Rocketeer, Set Fire to the Rain, Someone Like You. Adele was in her bag this year, by the way. She was.
That was in her bag every year. She dropped an album.
But yeah, but she was going crazy this year. Where was I? Oh, 1,000 Years, Bonfire, The Drug in Me Is You, and then Someone That I Used to Know, or Somebody That I Used to Know. This one was really hard because I didn't realize Bonfire came out this year. I actually really like Bonfire.
Childish Gambino?
Yeah, it's one of my favorite Childish Gambino songs. It goes hard, and then
Is it in your
also
honorable mentions?
yeah, it's
Oh, I see.
right
Okay.
there. I didn't realize it came out in 2010. I thought it was like 2016 because I didn't realize he's been around for that long, like as a rapper.
Yeah.
So Bonfire is one of my favorite songs, so that one was hard to put there.
You mean as a rapper? That's the only thing Childish Gambino does.
Well, yeah, but I meant like Donald Glover / Childish Gambino.
What's Donald Glover got to do with Childish Gambino? Are you really making connections that don't exist? All right, Tyler.
All right. But I had to go with the Ballad of Mona Lisa, Panic at the Disco. As I said, I'm a very big Panic at the Disco fan, and the Vices and Virtues album is not their best album, but it's a very underground album. It's not a lot of, like, people don't really know about it, but it has a lot of really good songs. Like Ballad of Mona Lisa, Hurricane. There's a bunch of like really good songs people don't really think about. But this was really hard for me because it's such a nostalgic feel to listen to the Ballad of Mona Lisa. But again, Bonfire and then any of the Adele songs could probably take that pick because Adele went nuts this year. And I put Party Rock Anthem. Like it's a good song. It's catchy, but like I just did it for nostalgia because it's like it's such a nostalgic
If we're going
song.
nostalgia, I'd put Sexy and I Know It over the Party Rock Anthem.
Really, because I always like felt like Party Rock Anthem was more. It feels more nostalgic for me.
No, it is, but I think Sexy and I Know It's better though.
Oh, better than yeah. But I was just going out. That was literally just a nostalgia pick. That's why it's an honorable mention. It's just a nostalgia pick. It's nostalgic. 2012. This was another shoehorn in year. Honorable mentions: When I Was Your Man, Locked Out of Heaven, Money Trees, Mad City, Radioactive, Demons, Payphone, and then Chalk Outline. But I gotta go with King for a Day. It is my absolute favorite Pierce the Veil song. Another song that when it comes on, I gotta sing it. And I can honestly listen to this song on repeat, nonstop, for probably the rest of my life, and then not get bored with it. I wouldn't say it's my favorite song of all time. Again, that probably goes to Bohemian Rhapsody and one.
But it's definitely up
this
there.
is definitely top 5 for sure. Best song. So this was a definite shoehorn in. But I could definitely see like Radioactive coming down here. When I Was Your Man, I love that song coming down here. Money Trees coming down here. So a lot of different songs. I think the Kendrick Lamar ones, I think it's just like
Recency?
Yeah, it's recency. I listened to them recently. So it's like I don't have that deep connection with them as someone that listened to them when they like released or, you know, when they were younger, you know what I mean? So it would be hard for me to put them higher up when it's competing against stuff like this that I've been listening to for a long time, you know? 2013, I got Still Into You, Sweater Weather, My Songs Know What You Did in the Dark, Pompeii, Can You Feel My Heart, This Is Gospel, Car Radio. One of y'all could say that one. And then The Monster.
Rich Niggas? Is that your favorite song off the album?
No. My favorite song is...
Oh, okay. Land of the Snakes?
It didn't update.
Really?
It didn't update. I had this and then I was like...
What
What does it know?
Crooked Smile.
Okay.
Okay.
As I had this originally, and then like this morning I was looking at it and I was like, I feel like I gotta put Crooked Smile in there, so I erased it for Crooked Smile. I guess it didn't update itself on here.
But you're rocking with Land of the Snakes as well?
I'm rocking with Land of the Snakes as well.
Yeah.
But Crooked Smile is just like probably the best song on the album, like easily. It's.
I'm gonna go with She Knows. I'm just gonna go with She Knows.
She Knows it's catchy, but
I don't know. Yeah,
I don't
Crooked
know.
Smile is just...
Crooked Smile definitely 2
Crooked Smile go crazy.
for me.
They're definitely 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you take She
Yeah,
Knows or
1 and 2.
Crooked Smile, you're not wrong.
definitely one
Like,
and 2. But
I
yeah.
think the big 3 is like that, and then like Power Trip. But
Yeah.
like, you're whatever. You
But-
can take whichever. It's fine.
Anyways, we'll go on to
They're both right.
2014. We got Collard Greens, Animals.
I don't know you listen to Schoolboy Q like that.
Yeah, that's one of those songs that like they played it. I don't know if you
On the
remember, Evan. They
radio.
played it a lot in the football locker room, like varsity year.
Yeah.
And then
Chitty ching ching, could do anything, got that.
it's also a funny song. Like in my like the way that he like talks, it's kind of funny. But then we got Animals, Maps, Sugar, Maroon 5. They're in their bag.
They were in
this
their
year
bag,
as well. Stay With Me, No Role Models, Love Yours, and then Wolf in Sheep's Clothing by Set Off, which apparently I thought a lot of people knew about this song.
I knew about this song. I was.
If you don't know about this song, go listen to this fucking song. This song goes nuts, dude. But I have to go Wet Dreams, J. Cole. It's my...
Are they ironically picking Wet Dreams? This hilarious.
Dude, it's my favorite song from the album.
Is it?
Yes. No Role Models is good too, and I also love Yours. But Wet Dreams,
it's a good song, but
it's just funny, dude. I love it. Like it's like I feel like we've all experienced something similar to that. Like
I've never had a wet dream before.
Well, not even about wet dreams either. Just like
the
about
story
like
he tells?
having the crush. Yeah, having the crush and like, oh, I want to, so is a girl I want to fuck and whatever.
And I've never heard anyone like listen to this album like, yeah, Wet Dreams, my favorite song.
Yeah, it's my
A
favorite
lot
song.
of people say
You
it,
and I
but
have
it's just
talked about
like
it before.
I've never heard anyone.
yes. It's surprisingly it's a more popular than I think it
It has
is
its
because
own following.
I take it as a joke song because it seems like a joke song.
It does
but
feel like it, yeah.
But I mean, a lot of people really rock with the song. I don't
See,
know.
I rock with it because I feel like it's really relatable to me. Like I feel like I've had those crushes of like the
And
girls.
that's the joke that people make about J. Cole fans. They're like, yeah, you guys have like the Wet Dream song. They're like, yeah, that's relatable. You guys are like losers. That's what people use.
Is it a loser song?
Well, it's like if you're having wet dreams about your crush, like nah,
yeah.
that's the thing about it. It's not like the song making you a loser. It's like what it's about.
He wasn't a grown man doing all that. He was a child, but I guess.
But anyways,
He's in high school still.
I gotta take Wet Dreams. But
don't
No Role Models could also fit there. I also love Yours, and then Wolves in Sheep Clothing can also pop down there as well.
I thought it was like the only I never hear anyone talk about Wolf in Sheep Clothing. I'm glad you put that out there.
Yeah, dude, I love that song. It's like it's not one of the only Set It Off songs I know, but it's definitely what got me into Set It Off. And like that's one of those songs I just.
It was a guilty pleasure for a long time because I always thought like what was like edgy songs.
Yeah. Oh, Wolf in Sheep Clothing, black sheep, have you any wool?
Bro.
It's such a dumb song.
It is, but I love it regardless.
2015, we got See You Again, Fall Out Boy, Immortals, Stressed Out, Ride, Complexion, Trap Queen, Hello, Molly.
Tyler, you really rocking the Trap Queen?
Dude, okay.
This football again.
I put it there because I can no longer hear 1738 in any context
1738.
without thinking of that song. It is like iconic in my brain.
You know what didn't help? The fact that there was like a certain combo chain that always equals 1738 at
yes,
Sonic.
yes. And it's like your total 1738, 1738.
They were always like if the total 1738, Gabe, you know what you gotta do. And I was like, yes, I know what I must do.
Baby.
You told me 1738. Yeah, baby.
But no, like I only put that there because it literally changed my brain chemistry. To whenever I hear that set of numbers, I just immediately like think of the song. Even in Japanese class, I had to do read one of the numbers, and it was 1738, but it was in Japanese. I read it and I was like, my brain was going.
They played in the locker room as well.
Yeah, they did a lot.
Yeah.
But I also have I Am Machine, Painkiller, and then the Vengeful One from Disturbed.
No save that money.
I forgot about that
I like
song.
Molly more. I
Okay.
heavily rock with Molly. But Sound of Silence, it's the song. This is the song that got me into Disturbed. Well, obviously, and then like Down with the Sickness, like that was on my dad's playlist. That's on like every old heads metal playlist is Down with the Sickness. But Sound of Silence, it's actually a cover of the Simon and Garfunkel version, which that version sucks. It's ass. But this
I don't
version,
know, but I would
hate
say it
dude.
sucks ass.
I hate it. It's just like hello darkness, my old friend. It's like all happy. And
I think it's just a different vibe. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't
It's ass
suck.
in
There's
my
nothing wrong
opinion.
with wrong.
But I gotta go with this. I also the score report we had to do senior year over the song. I did this song because I do absolutely adore this song. It's no longer my favorite song from Disturbed, but it's definitely like I have to put it up here because it's one of my favorite songs from the Immortalized album, and it's the one that got me into Disturbed in the first place, like fully into Disturbed.
What about I Am Machine? Is that like your favorite 3 Days Grace song or no?
It
Or
used
does
to
it
be
still
for a
be,
long
like-
time, but like Animal I Become, man, and like Riot, and I Hate Everything About You.
So 1X
It's
and
like-
then I Hate Everything.
and 1X, basically
Yeah.
all of 1X, and then I Hate Everything About You
Yeah.
is just, it's just elite. It is elite.
So it must be studied what 3 Days Grace did when they made 1X.
Yeah,
it has
like-
to be studied.
Like it's how do you have a no skipper like banger 10 out of 10 album like that? It's just crazy. And then you go to like fucking Transit to Venus. Like how do you make that transition, bro? They used all their points on 1X and they had nothing else left for
no,
Transit to
didn't
Venus.
whatever Lost in Use come out first? Whatever that
Well,
one
yeah,
is.
like they were like going off the high though.
Okay, and then they transited into Venus.
And they transitioned to Venus and it just dropped. But yeah.
They came back with Human though.
What?
They came back with Human though.
Yeah, it was good. I have to respect, like, I like Human a lot, and I have to respect for what it did in my Undertale game. It carried me through Undertale. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Vengeful One, though, I probably like more than Sound of Silence, but I had to put it here just for, like, it's the respect I put on this song heavy. It's also, like, my mom's favorite song, which is why I heard it, because she would play it a lot. So, or favorite Disturbed song, I should say. So then we're on to 2016. Honorable mentions, we got Starboy, Heathens, Sucker for Pain, Congratulations, Money Longer, For Your Eyes Only, House of Memories, and Redbone. And as I said, I straight up glazed Panic at the Disco, and I have to go good old Death of a Bachelor. It's probably my favorite Panic at the Disco song. It's very... I don't want to say it's the song that got Panic at the Disco very popular when it came out, but it definitely helped a lot because they weren't very well known until this song came out. And then a lot of radios picked up their older songs and started playing them because of how popular this song was in the space, the radio space. But beautiful song. Another song that no skip, I sing every time, I gotta repeat, all the good stuff. Let's see, going to 2017. This one had a lot of... 2017 was...
Oh yeah, 2017 is stacked.
Insane.
Like I have this, and this is just like what I found on a couple playlists.
I had to stop.
There was more. Like there was probably like double or triple like this. It was just nuts how many songs came out in 2017. But the ones I wrote down: "Shape of You" by Ed Sheeran, "Whatever It Takes," Believer, Thunder, DNA, Pride, Something Just Like This, Drowning, Jocelyn Flores, EXO Tour Life, Hard Times, and then My Ordinary Life. But yeah, this one there was a lot, so many good songs.
I can't hate him for that. It's
such a good song. It's such a good song. It's such a good song, dude.
I thought about doing shit like that.
They were number one on my not last year, but the year before, on my Spotify Wrapped.
You're rude for that, Tyler.
What?
I thought about doing shit like that. I'm like, yeah, I could put the Looney Tunes on here.
I could have put more. I could have put all the FNAF songs.
I thought about that. I'm not done with that.
I've got no time. Like, come on, I could have all the FNAF songs on there, man. But I had to go with Humble.
Okay. Would you drop something?
Was that your phone?
My phone fell down here.
Humble's your favorite song?
Yeah, Humble is one of my favorite Kendrick songs. It's also like, well, I was gonna say like this one was hard because I do love like DNA and then Pride. I was listening to those like these three like Humble, DNA, and Pride a lot, trying to figure out. I knew it was probably gonna be a Kendrick song, just because Damn is one of his best albums in my opinion. So I knew it was gonna be one of those songs. I kept listening to it, and I took out DNA, so then it was just like Pride and Humble. I love the hook of Pride. Sorry, camera battery died. But we're almost done anyways, so it should be fine. But like I said, there was a lot of songs I could have picked from Kendrick from the Damn album, but I feel like I had to go Humble on this one. Because it's like one of those songs that it gets played and I get hyped. I don't know the words because I haven't listened to it enough, but it's like I pull a Deven. I'm like, bitch, sit down, be humble.
Yeah. I remember sandwiches.
That's me right there in the middle of the
Be humble.
Be humble. Sit up, bitch. Be humble. So I had to put that up there for sure.
Have you seen the meme where it's like Kendrick Lamar if he was a dyslexic bee and it was like be bumble?
That's pretty funny. So now we got 2018. Honorable mentions. I got Rockstar, Better Now, All Girls Are the Same, Sad, All the Stars, Freaky Friday, High Hopes, The Mountain, and then KOD. But
Really, The Mountain? I thought you didn't like anything from The Outsiders.
that's the only song I like from the Outsiders album.
Okay.
Like all the other songs are like okay, but like The Mountain's like I actually vibe with The Mountain because I remember you might not remember it played in the weight room a lot because I was like it's a very like workout song, you know, because like you're overcoming the mountain type thing. So they played it a lot in the weight room.
I remember most of the weight room songs. I don't remember that one.
It was one of those like it depends on who's on the aux.
Yeah.
Like which coach was on the aux.
Yeah.
I know like Beto had it and then Mariano had it.
Mariano's playlist is goated.
Yeah. Mariano had everything, dude. He had everything on that playlist. But my winner is Lucid Dreams. I feel like
we didn't even have like such a similar list.
City Girl Twinning. Yeah. But no, Lucid Dreams. It's the song that got me into Juice World, and I don't want to say got me into the rap genre, but low-key got me into like the modern rap genre, because I wasn't when I was in high school, because I was like so in my brain about like metal, and my parents don't really like modern rap, and they would always like shit talk it basically. So then in my mind, like I was like brainwashed and like, yeah, it's just bad. It's like fake music. This is like real music, right?
That's like most people's thoughts, yeah.
Yeah,
especially around this time.
And then this song came out, and it was like literally the Danny DeVito like I was like my spirit awoke with this song, and then like I listened to the whole album, and then he had like other people feature on it, so then I was like, oh, let me go listen to them, and then that I just like my brain like accelerated through everything.
I would actually say like it's really 2018 with Juice and Drake. I think they made rap more mainstream, because now, like back in we were in high school, rap was basically like black people and then the white people who hung out
who
with
try to be black, yeah,
or that. But like that's pretty much what it was. Now, if you look at the stats, like hip hop is the most popular genre, at least in America, not in the world, but in America, because it's become more mainstream. And I think Juice and Drake are a big part of it. They hit that mainstream demographic. Everyone was like, oh, rap isn't all just about drugs and sex. Like, yeah, we've been telling you that, but you guys are just like, we don't listen to the monkeys.
See, like that's also like part of the reason why I was so mad that Emmanuel let me go to the Juice WRLD concert, because he literally opened my eyes to a whole genre that I might have even still ignored to this day.
And then he died like a couple
And then he
months
died like a G. Actually, like a loser. Why the fuck you take all those perks? That's just dumb. He did say
how'd you go from like a G to like a loser?
He's not like a G. No, actually, he's a loser.
No, actually, I lied. He's a loser.
I mean, to be fair, he did call it himself. He said the perk's gonna kill him one day. So, you know, it is what it is.
He's also said multiple times the perks aren't gonna kill him. He said a lot of things about perks.
He said perks gonna kill me one day, but I'm a gremlin.
He called himself Hercules a lot.
But yeah, I gotta give it Lucid Dreams on this one. 2019 honorable mentions. There was more.
Guy?
What?
Honorable mentions? Oh no.
See, I don't actually like 2019 Guy that much. I like the music video of 2019 Guy. I'm not the biggest fan of the song. But I could have listened a lot more. But this is like towards the end, and I was like, I feel like I've already taken too much time. Even though I probably should have stopped way earlier. But like
for having Panini
for the size. But Robbery, I love Panini. Panini is what got me into Lil Nas X.
Hey Panini.
It's a good song. It's just catchy.
Because I remember seeing the chowder edits. Yeah. I got Suge,
Panini
Sunflower.
before Old Town Road?
What?
You heard Panini before Old Town Road?
No, I heard Old Town Road first, but Panini got me into Lil Nas. Like actually like, oh, this guy is actually not just like a loser who sings like the song.
Dang, bro, why was he a loser?
Then I got Suge, Sunflower, and then Middle Child. But I feel like this is kind of a layup. Earthquake. I love Earthquake so much, man. Like I was listening to Earthquake even before like getting fully, because like Juice got me into like he opened my eyes to genre, but I didn't really start listening to rap genre until like later in college, like recently when I was like going through all the discographies and stuff. But Earthquake was one of those songs that like it's amazing. It's just a beautiful song. You know, it's hard to explain. I know one of my roommates, he loved Tyler the Creator, and he would always play this song. And I didn't like it at first because it was like kind of weird. But then I got like used to it. I'm like, man, this is such a good song. But then we get to the 2020s. This one was, I think, the only shoehorn I have in for the 20s. But honorable mentions, we got Blinding Lights, Rockstar, How You Like That, which I didn't think I was going to have any like K-pop, which apparently artists rubbed off on me enough that I had some K-pop in here. What's Poppin', Wishin' Well, Ice Cream, Lo Mein, Myron, and then Martin and Gina, and then Real to Me, which there's the gentleman representation there. But ever since I saw the song in 2020, it was actually off of a video game soundtrack. It's what got me wanting to play the video game, and then I played the first game and it's ass. It's like actually abysmal.
Devil May Cry?
Yeah, it's Devil May Cry. Bury the Light. This song is absolutely goated. When I'm talking about like, this is like a true PR song, this song goes dummy for a PR. Like this song gets me, it's one of those songs that gets me extremely hyped. So I knew that whatever year this was going to come in, I was probably going to put it up there. It wasn't guaranteed to be shoehorned in at first, but like depending on what it stacked up against, it was almost assuredly going to go in there. This song is absolutely dummy, but I need to finish the series so I can actually get to the fifth game, which is what has this song and like the good soundtrack. And I'm mad because the first game sucks.
I mean, you
dude.
could have skipped the games that way.
I don't like skipping shit like that.
Yeah, but
And I also bought all the games.
Oh, you bought
Because they had
them?
a
Yeah.
bundle on Steam. So I have like all the games. I just gotta play them.
I heard those old games are rough.
They
Ass.
are.
It's a
Devil
hack-
May Cry
No.
really banks off their story, not their gameplay.
The thing about Devil May Cry is like you get like the first game, you get into a level and they don't tell you what to do. You just gotta like stumble around until you find a clue, and then it's like, the painting looks weird, and you jump to the painting. It's like there's a secret tunnel, and it's like, all right, and it doesn't tell you anything else. You gotta go, you fight all the monsters. You're like touching random doors and windows. You're jumping, you're hitting random things, just trying to figure out what to do next. And then you end up back in like the same room, but like once you kill the monsters, they don't just die. They respawn when you exit and come back in. And it's not like you get XP from it or anything like that. You just get like a couple gold, which doesn't really, or rubies or whatever, doesn't do anything. It just sucks. It's a terrible version of a hack and slash in my opinion. There's nothing that drives it forward. IMO. But there's that. 2021. I have, this one was actually really hard. So I have My Life, which I don't like that album that much. It's like an okay album, but like My Life goes nuts, dude. Your Boyfriend Doesn't Scare Me, Montero, Industry Baby, Leave the Door Open, Astronaut in the Ocean, Rap Star, Legends, I Miss the Rage, and then Enemy. This one was really hard for me. My winner is Family Ties. This one was really hard between Family Ties and My Life because both those songs are just absolutely amazing. But just the trumpets in Family Ties, man, it just gets me so hyped. And I love seeing like people from like the concerts and stuff, seeing like Baby Keem and Kendrick bounce off each other on stage. They're dynamic and stuff between the two, and it definitely shows within the song, like the dynamic the two of them have. But
Cousins.
it's an amazing song. What?
They're cousins.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
But they have a good dynamic together for sure.
Yeah.
They feed off each other's energy. Next, we're gonna get into 2022. I have As It Was, which I didn't think I was gonna put in there, and I listened to it, and I was like,
Respect.
this song goes kind of dummy.
It does go dummy.
I got Glimpse of Us, Bad Habit, and this is like, again, I didn't think I was gonna have any like K-pop, but Pink Venom and Shutdown. I got Jimmy Cooks, N65, and then The Rumbling. But
Oh, okay. I was like,
rumbling.
but the thing is this one was hard because Rumbling was #1 last year for me on Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah.
Because I listened to it 214 I think times in one day.
Jesus.
1
One day, Tyler?
I listened on the drive back to Arkansas,
Oh.
and there was a lot of traffic. Between that and then
2014?
Glimpse of Us, and then the one that won. But the more I listened to it, I couldn't justify putting the other two above United in Grief. This song, I don't know what it is about it. Like, I get my feels when I listen to this song. Like, I feel like I'm about to like sit in a dark room and like contemplate life when I hear this song. There's just something about it. It gets me like in my emo bag. You know, like, not emo as in like emo music, like emo as in like oh my god, this is deep. You know?
Yeah.
Like, there's something about this song. It just gets me going crazy. Like in my brain, I go like schizophrenic crazy.
Oh.
You know?
Alright.
Not really schizophrenic, just like depression.
Yeah.
But then I have my current forerunner in 2023. I was thinking of Cupid. I was heavily thinking of Cupid. But
Boy's a liar. Boy's a liar.
unfortunately, there is a song that I enjoy a lot more than both of those songs. And that song is La Gata Bajo la Lluvia by Homero Simpson. It's an AI cover of a 90s Mexican song. And this song goes crazy, dude. It's not on Spotify, so I have to listen to it on YouTube and shit. But this song, for some reason, I don't
Why do you
understand a
look
single word he's
sad?
saying.
Why do you look depressed? Devin's like upset with this thing.
I'm not. Because recently I heard Homer AI shit. If I'm thinking like My Way, that shit's goated. I like.
Go listen to this song. This song, you're not gonna know a single word he's saying, but it's like everyone's like AI Homer put his like whole soul into this song when he was singing it. But this song, like, lately it's just been on my rotation. If it was on Spotify, it's just going on my playlist. But it's not on Spotify. Well, at least like the Homer version isn't. The original version obviously is. But I just want to listen to like this on Spotify if I could. But that's the end of my slideshow. I also made a playlist of all the songs that I said in this, like even the honorable mentions and everything. And they're not in order of like what's on the slide specifically, but they're in order of the years. I'll probably send that to you so you can probably link it.
Shit, I know.
I low-key forgot that Family Ties came out in 2021. I might have to swap that in over What's My Name or what's your name?
It's just such a good song.
It's a
great
hype song. I hear the
Like,
dun, 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 dun. I'm like, come on, jump in there, jump in there. I'm like, come on, dude. It's so good.
You get
now.
so hype. It's just nuts,
Yeah.
man.
Retroactively, I am changing it. This is my 2021 pick, and that would actually make Kendrick be in 5th place now, unless you don't want to count this because it's the feature. But who knows? Either way,
because I feel like they both
Major brother.
share the song.
yeah. I mean,
Because people associate it with both.
Yeah.
I thought it was just straight Kendrick Lamar. I didn't even know it was Baby Keem. And then I
They
saw
sound
it.
pretty.
and
They
what?
sound pretty similar.
They sound very similar. Like
Because Kendrick has that thing where he can just do that like dumb
High
voice like he
voice,
always
yeah.
does. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. Kendrick has some range that's kind of impressive sometimes. Because
I thought it was a straight Kendrick song. And then
yeah, because he can do that
because
sometimes.
he can.
Yeah.
And, like the transitions are like they have the dynamic personality wise and stage presence, but also because of what Kendrick could do with his voice, their voices sound very similar.
Yeah.
So if you don't see it, it almost feels seamless going between the two.
I mean, yeah, these are just cousins who have been friends, like childhood friends, because
Exactly.
childhood cousin friends. And then they I guess they separated a little bit when they got older, which is why Baby Keem's not in like early Kendrick works. And then they got back together again when they were older. Then they hit with Family Ties.
It went
and they were
crazy.
like, all right, keep working together. And then Kendrick's like, yeah, Baby Keem's my favorite cousin now. I'm like, good. You found
Make more music.
Yeah, make more music with him. And every time they have the Range Brothers, they have Vent and Hillbillies, and then Savior. Every time they have a song together, it slaps every time. I've heard a lot of Kendrick fans like keep Baby Keem away from Kendrick because it makes Kendrick not serious. I'm like, I don't care. Not serious Kendrick or serious Kendrick, he's still Kendrick.
Kendrick, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm all for hearing a guy just not be serious all the time. Like, this is what we're talking about with J. Cole, like feature J. Cole. It's like sometimes I don't want my artist to always be serious. Just go ahead and have fun. Like
Enjoy
Kendrick
what
is
you're
always
doing.
serious on his own albums. Let him have fun with his cousin.
Yeah.
It's not like he's just some artist that he
They're
likes.
just
It's his
fam-
cousin. They're
literally
family ties.
Family ties.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like let them have fun with each other and make fun music that everyone else enjoys. Don't cry about it.
Just let them have fun, yeah.
Yeah, I hate that take from the Kendrick fans.
So, was there any songs from anyone's list that y'all found surprising?
No.
Like, it's like, oh, you put that there.
the Homer Simpson cover for sure.
Yeah, okay, now that I know what that song is, I've heard that song.
That song
kinda.
goes dummy, dude.
It's okay. It's okay though. I've heard better songs than Homer, I think.
You have to show me then, because that's probably the best one I've heard.
I don't know, like
'Cause I've heard like My Way.
At certain point, it doesn't sound like Homer. At certain parts, it sounds like I don't know, but
Yeah,
it's alright.
it never sounds like Homer. None of the songs really sound like Homer.
It's not true.
Yes, they don't. It's just a male voice singing whatever song it is. If it does sound like Homer, it's if it's like a part that doesn't involve any like auto tune. Like auto tune is in like fluctuating notes and stuff for the
the
melodies.
original song is good though. Granted, I really like the original song.
Yeah, but like the Homero version, bro,
It's okay.
Homero Simpson
It's alright.
goes nuts.
Homero
dude.
Simpson.
That's what
Yeah,
it is.
I'm gonna make a playlist for mine as well.
Yeah, I
The
didn't
reason
know if
I
y'all
didn't
did.
make a playlist yet is because I thought I would maybe have some on the fly changes, which I guess I did end up having.
See, I
yeah.
did too, but like I could always just take it and then
Yeah,
Like, push it up and
I know I
down.
could do that, but I was like, nah, it's too much work. I'll just wait
it
till
ended
it's
up
all said
being
and
like
done.
fucking. God, it was like 250 or 300 songs.
Oh, because you did honorable mentions too?
I did everything.
Oh, I was just gonna do my
Jesus.
picks.
You could do that too, but I did
Yeah.
everything. I did honorable mentions, everything.
Yeah, looking at tons.
Maybe I might do that actually because I limited myself to 2, so mine won't
So
be
you
that
can actually go
long.
in depth.
Yeah, mine will only be like it'd be like 3 times whatever 70 to 2022
Yeah.
is.
It's like
42
52.
years? No.
Oh, you did. Well, you did 70, no?
Yeah, so it'd be 52 years.
Yes, I said 52 years.
So 52 times 3? That's still a lot.
56, yeah.
Yes, so many.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine would have been like 250 or 350 or something. It was something like ridiculous number.
But that's fine though. I like my playlist with over 100 songs.
I like it when there's more songs. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Because
say
gives you more variety.
I was gonna say, looking at your honorable mentions, I just realized there's so many songs I just missed. Not like I could have easily.
And there's still
Yeah.
more songs that I missed and like didn't even think about.
Yeah.
Or it's like
I mean, there's plenty of songs too. I saw from your list. I'm like, yeah, that's a banger too. But it's just because I limited myself to the 2, I didn't get to like give them the shout out.
See, I didn't know we
yeah.
were gonna do like any kind
No,
of.
that was just my
It's
decision.
self-imposed, but like I
Yeah.
didn't know we were gonna do like. I was like, hey, if it was a really good song that came out this year, I'm throwing it in honorable
Yeah,
mentions.
like this ain't like a school project where I give you like a rubric. It was just
Yeah.
basically like do whatever you want, and
Exactly.
that's like the appeal of it.
Mm.
We have our own spin on everything. But yeah, let us know how you guys felt about this episode. We give you a love presentation episode, kind of like the Top 5 Society that you guys liked so much from season 1.
Yeah.
there any songs that you maybe agreed with or disagreed with? Let us know.
That we missed, maybe.
Yeah, songs we missed,
We
maybe.
got-
So no
obviously
one even
missed some.
honorable mentioned or even.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because Tyler's through like 27 honorable mentions.
Yeah,
So Tyler missed an honorable mention. That'd be crazy.
I mean, there's a lot of honorable mentions that like I wouldn't have any R&B.
Oh,
or
yeah,
I
right,
wouldn't
true,
have any
yeah,
like
yeah.
90s rap really, except for like the 2 songs.
Yeah.
And like Big Papa I also threw in there.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff that I can miss just because of not genre bias, but it's like those are the songs I'm more familiar with. Make your list. Put your list below.
Oh man.
Or do it in the subreddit. Either one.
Either one.
Because I feel like putting it in the comments, that would be like hefty.
Look.
Make your own Google Slides. Drop the link. Gabe will click on it, but I'll click on it.
Share it with a Jowp business account.
Or just doing it in the subreddit.
If you do it in the subreddit, you might as well just copy paste it into the comments. Get us some comments on the YouTube channel.
Drop just every song from every year.
Devin, it'll show like 5 lines and it'll say like read more. It's fine. It won't
And then
be-
you read more, and be like,
yeah,
and
and read
it's
more
gonna
so
go
like that.
down.
But it's gonna be like a snippet. Or they can just be like my top songs, put like 3 enters, so like it skips a bunch of lines, and then it's like there's all it is just like a couple words.
if we just want the comments, how about we just say like put it on the subreddit and then go to the YouTube video, be like I put it on the subreddit.
Yes, please do that.
Something like that. Like I don't want to be flooded with like those like paragraphs.
No, but I feel like people are usually more inclined to talk in the comment section.
Are they?
Like,
It
like,
doesn't look
once
it.
they talk, like the replies.
Oh, okay.
like enter like I've never seen Ali on the subreddit. I don't know about the
Yeah.
Feet Twins. I don't know what they're
Yeah.
doing. I know Linksys and
Well, we only have
Tyna.
like 3 people on the subreddit, right? We only have like what Linksys, Tyna, and then Mindless.
Mindless. I don't know what Mindless is though either.
Yeah, like those are only 3. So I guess yeah, it's up to you. What you guys want to do, whichever.
I say just do both personally. I don't know though. But like, comment, subscribe. I don't know when it's gonna come out relative to the
Yeah.
one we just recorded. In case you couldn't tell, we're in. Devin and I were in the same fits. Gabe changed. But
The lights.
we talked a lot in depth about like why we need it. We are a small channel. So like, comment, subscribe, and we don't mean that just do it. I'm calling you out. Call to action. This is my call to action. Devin Point. This is our call to Gabe Point. This is our call to
You're
action.
saying dumb
You
like that.
like, comment, subscribe. That's all I got.
All right.
All right. See ya.